was too early for her to come back.
Some people, that's what's crazy when them football players be back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there ain't no way.
Remember that Paul George thing where it was like back in the same game?
Oh.
Get it under 10 by the end of the quarter. You go in as a coach, say, hey, we ain't gonna play no worse than that quarter.
Here's a positive thing. They were down 14-0 last year, and they ended up winning that game.
Yeah.
So there's that, I guess.
Is it recording? Okay, yeah.
It was talking about all type of stuff.
Wait, I thought y'all said we wasn't live.
We're just talking.
How we doing the microphone? Do we need the microphones? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they ain't here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All around
my thing. You got to
Yeah. So we here.
I'm not in the screen. I need to scoot up.
What's the Wi-Fi?
There you go. All right, man. So we in here, LA Sparks Weekly, here with another Sparks Road game party. They're in Las Vegas, not too far, but Michael Matthews along with DJ, we got a newbie today, Jackie Ray. Of a newbie to this season. No, to this
You
party.
think she got her laptop? She out here working. For
Yeah, so I am working. She working. We got one stat person already, Jackie Ray. But,
I'm not doing stats. I just
got the solo cup.
She working.
I'm working.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me a cup second half. Once
we
they
can
cut the
tell.
lead to 6, I'm getting the cup.
Of what?
If they cut it to 6.
They gonna cut it.
Bucket, Emma Cannon.
Cannon.
Of course, we got my guy Elam, one half of the Misfits. Make sure y'all tap into it. And then, of course, Ray. We got Ray. You always need a ray of sunshine wherever you go.
He is such a ray of sunshine
inside the studio. If you're not watching, we got you covered. We're gonna walk you through this game. 26-19, which isn't that bad because it started off looking very spooky.
It took us a minute to get to.
They were down 23-6.
23-6.
Shout out to Dana Evans.
They're on a 13-3 run.
Friend of the show.
Not bad.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. We from 219.
Okay.
Northwest Indiana. She from Gary.
Okay, Northwest. She from Gary.
She from Gary.
They got some killers out there. King of Pop. Ain't that what they call us?
Push it up.
Yeah. It's up to you.
I don't want to. I'm good right here.
Okay.
We'll move up a little bit.
No, no,
Too. Okay. Yeah, we live, man.
Should have got some Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Crack. Check us live. LA Sparks Weekly on the gram. If you tapping in.
Drive baseline, dude. It's right there for you.
YouTube. You can catch us on. We on TikTok.
LA Sparks Weekly.
LA Sparks Weekly Instagram.
And Infinite.
Infinity TV. YouTube. We got the TikTok.
Are y'all doing dance trends on the TikTok?
No,
It's none of that up in
none of
here.
that up in here.
That's all. We don't make the rules podcast.
But we are looking for our first halftime show for the live. Rapper, spoken word,
Comedian.
Don't come in here with no spot. No break dancers. There are no break dancers.
No one to compete with DJ.
Yeah.
There's only one break on here.
Long Beach is full of talent now.
Hey, tell them to pull up.
Yeah.
We're waiting for our first halftime show. Okay, 28-21 lead for the Las Vegas.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Sparks
You said
finished
six.
strong.
It's 7.
Yeah, I
Get the
know.
shot. Don't
Let
do
me get the
that.
shot. Let's get the shot. Because I mean they gonna get it below 6, but the Aces don't have a bench, guys. Like this is a known fact. They don't have a second
we about to
unit.
win.
But we don't have an identity yet, though.
I'm tired of
I didn't see people get in the club with no identity before.
No, the identity, if you're paying attention to the team, the identity is they play their best ball when they are playing with pace. When they get out and run, they rebound and run, things happen. Now, things tend to get bogged down when they play in a half court setting.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see a lot of movement. This game, you see Odyssey doing some backdoor cuts. Julie Alamon, she's cutting back door. So they're still trying to integrate, you know what I'm saying, some pieces, but
Pace,
they don't have a great half court game outside of
pace
Kelsey
is the
Plum.
key. Pace is the key. So far, De'Erica Hamby 6 points. Odyssey Sims 6 points. Emma Cannon 2 for 2 from 3, 6 points to help them get back into the game. KP hasn't scored yet, but she got 2 assists. As you can see, that's our guy Jeff making everything. Producer Jeff making sure everything is right. And I'm gonna grab that slam shirt. And
For the Sparks,
yeah,
me too.
I'm trying to think if I should get purple or white.
Purple all day.
I think today I go.
That's purple, like dark gray.
What happened? Working out?
At least both teams now have 5 turnovers each. It was like 4-1 Sparks, and then they made the 8th to turn the ball over.
Heard it from Ray. Heard
Give
it
us
from
the
Ray.
stats, Ray.
Give us some stats.
I'm gonna get some more tequila.
Give me this.
Is that my cup over here?
Hey, we got more.
You don't know this like for Tracy.
Yes, we
Hey.
did.
Good to see you again.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. So we in here. Jackie Ray trying to steal the Wi-Fi from you guys. So
I am trying to steal the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to post the interview that I did with Odyssey in the last game. Is that the password?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nancy Clancy. 28-21 once again. Aces lead. Sparks are led by 3 players with 6 points. Emma Cannon, De'Erica Hamby, Odyssey Sims. Of course, them aces, they're gonna come to play. Agent Wilson, 10 and 5 high. 10 points for Jackie Young, 6 for the point guard, Chelsea Gray. It's a winnable game, man. It's a winnable game. We got a lot of toxic positivity in here. We got a lot of toxicity.
That didn't work. Is she talking hella low? Like, why is
I'll break her neck.
what I type? Good. I, capital I, right? N-
Okay, Mercedes Russell.
N-I-T-Y.
She comes, gets a bucket coming out of the end of the first quarter, out of the break.
Good job, Mercedes. The Ben's been playing solid.
Mercedes Russell, she's making her presence felt. She
Yep.
gets a steal, pushes the ball up to Julie Alamon, who turns the ball over expeditiously. Now, I was told that Julie Alamon was, a player to watch for.
Oh, no,
I'm still questioning why Ari McDonald was cut and released in favor of Julie. I'm still waiting to see.
Well, yeah, man, it's a winnable game tonight if the Sparks come and play their best. But I guess that's
They
every
haven't
night.
played their best game. I don't know.
I mean, I think Kelsey kind of said it best, though. The teams that are doing the best in this league right now, they've been playing together for a while. They have that
Good
chemistry.
job, Emma.
And I think the Sparks are just figuring out, even with, Odyssey. I love Odyssey. She's one of my favorite players. She has been for a while, but she got like 27 minutes the last game. But when she went to the bench last game, she was frustrated that she wasn't in the game. So it's just going to be a matter of, I'm on. Yay. It's just going to be a matter of learning, getting used to the coach and
That's when
the
you have a
timing
short
of it.
training camp. Now, I wish they can get a little longer. Oh, my God. It may be one of those nights. 3-point shot bounces in the air. And then the
Is that Gary in the building? Gary, Indiana? Is that what?
Yeah,
Yep.
Gary, Indiana in the building. Well, let's see if the Sparks can make another run. Odyssey saying, get big. Get big.
I got $1 in my pocket.
Hey, get big. Number 0. He's looking like Russ out there. 31-25 aces. It's a good one. So, like, this whole year, the live stream going to be going up. All of the road games. Make sure y'all tap in. We're going to be either here or watching Sports Bar in Long Beach.
In my hood.
Which is home court advantage for Ray and Jackie Ray. But, yeah, hopefully these games are wins. We about to try to Kai Sinat this thing.
You trying to what?
Kai, how you say it?
What'd you say?
Kai?
Oh, I didn't know what you said. I heard.
Kai Sinat, isn't that his name? What's his name, Eric?
Kai Sinat, bro.
Kai
Yeah.
Sinat, there you go.
I didn't hear none of that. I heard something totally different. I was like, you have to repeat.
I am too old for this.
But yeah, man, we gonna bring a horse up in here.
No,
one
we
time.
not bringing no horse unless it's a mini horse.
See, I started to say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
But yeah, we're looking for a halftime
You
show.
gotta say it now.
DJ, halftime show. We're looking for one.
My bad.
We're trying to get it going. Julie for 3.
I always felt that if you had 3 5'7", 5'8" left-handers in your roster,
You would
I'd
be
like
tough.
an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That Eric McDonald thing, I'm never
Shout out
gonna
to Eric
do.
McDonald. We love him.
Great pass.
Terrible defense. Good miss.
Oh,
Great pass.
Here they come. They slowly coming back. DJ, what you thinking about this? 33-28. It's a game.
I should have bet the over on Dana Evans. I was like, dang.
Indiana, huh?
Yeah.
y'all be back.
KP,
Go to work.
Erica with a rebound.
Get out of here, Angel.
Come on.
That was
that's
a terrible
I
attempt,
don't
though.
care. You got your own kicks.
That was a terrible attempt.
Shout out Angel Reese though. I know people be hating on her. She got her some kicks.
I love the who we.
The Reeboks.
Them,
Yeah, they look good. I like the
Don't go
logo.
on X. On X.
Oh,
I
man,
mean,
it's a
it's
cesspool.
it's a very specific demographic that consistently hates on Angel Reese.
Hey, on X's, I'm feeling like the movie.
What,
Jackie
men?
One. Nah.
And
Good job, Erica.
what type of men?
Midwest.
Oh God. Okay, no. It's a very.
I know what you're saying.
Thank you.
Because when I was
Melanin deficient
hey,
men.
I said
You didn't see me.
Oh,
You said women deficient.
melanin deficient.
Yes, women deficient.
Well, they probably women
I was
deficient
like,
too.
Wow.
Y'all saw that thing with Joy Taylor talking about there's a male loneliness epidemic, and it's because of
I've been hearing this for years.
and she and that men are blaming it on feminism. And she said that in
She
order
needed to get
wait,
outside.
y'all didn't hear this? Her take, her
I didn't hear
fantastic
something.
idea was in order to combat male loneliness, we need to legalize prostitution.
Oh my God. She just wants to pimp. She want to be a pimp. That's it. That's her way of saying I want to pimp.
Wait, so
Or she-
she's in favor
Yeah,
of,
she's in favor.
prostitution?
Now, what's
wrong
funny
with
to me about that is she's saying this right after you are named in a sexual harassment lawsuit.
I know.
The timing.
Sorry. Come up here. We got my guy. Motivated Purpose in the building.
What's happening?
Sorry. Thank you for putting up, man. Have a seat right here. So we live, Carl. Say what's up to the people, man.
What up, y'all? Y'all doing? Glad to be here.
Yeah, so we here 33-28, 35-31. My fault, I'm a little slow.
Much better than I thought it would be.
So they were down 23-6 Sparks in the first quarter.
23-6.
But they made a comeback. Now they only
You
down
was in
4.
traffic.
They were in traffic too, mentally, clearly. The games wasn't there. But now they actually made it again. Shout out to Courtney Vandersloot, the all-time leading scorer for the Chicago Sky, man. Shout out to her.
Passed up her girl.
Shout out to Quigley.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy to
Yeah.
me.
Imagine us being together and you take my record.
I'm coming
They-
back out.
Oh,
on
and
time.
imagine me coming home and you talking stuff to me, but like, who got the record?
Wait.
on, baby?
Say number
That's when you
two.
said, you know what? Number 2, go wash the dishes.
Number 2, we're watching this.
Yeah, see?
Why?
Number 2.
Number 2 in, baby.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'd be a menace.
You want to be number 1. Hey, shout out to Tosh. Like I said, once again,
Tosh
shout out to
Cloud, man. I don't know why this Sparks.
Man.
He's
I-
mad because
He
Phoenix
is hooping.
traded her.
Yeah.
They traded her in the middle of the night
Yep.
after they did all that
Yep.
media day
Yeah.
crap. She had no idea.
She be hooping, man. I always have respect.
She
for her.
one of my favorite players in the W.
Nah,
man.
yeah.
Favorite people.
Yeah.
Like, she's just cool as
A couple years ago,
hell.
she gave me a dope interview, so I always rock that.
Top five players that you interviewed in the W.
Mm,
Me?
yeah.
No,
Oh.
the other you.
Let me tap in. Other me. Brianna Stewart is number 1.
Okay, Stewie.
Leah Boston.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sylvia Fowles.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Hall of
We
Famer.
did that one together.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else? Angel McCautry.
Yes.
LA Sparks Week.
Shout out to Angel. She
Shout
like
out.
hella cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's hella cool.
Can we talk about her game though? Because she's like 7-time all-time defensive.
She's
Yeah.
top
2-time
25 women.
Go
Two-time
gold medalist.
Yep.
6-time All WNBA.
Yeah.
She was a 6-time All-Star. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
5-time.
She's a future Hall of Famer.
She is like it's
Yes.
not-
She is
And
top
she should be
25
playing
in the
right
history
now.
of W. She
Top
deserves
easily.
some praise.
I
She's
believe-
still hooping.
She still want to play right now.
I believe she has the record for most points in the finals game.
She
38,
does. It's like
38.
43. You right.
Yeah.
She was 2-time scoring champ and 2-time steals champ. That's
Yep.
very
I
impressive.
had to fanboy for a minute when I saw her. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
That's the
I
picture.
had just Michael and Eric and we all worked for this outlet called B Code. And I had just done an interview with Angel. I had to be like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, because she's supposed to be doing this show
Oh.
called Beyond the Bounds with us.
She got her own skates.
And I walked up to her and I said, dang it. I walked up to her and I said, Angel, and she goes, I feel like I know you. I was like, damn, I didn't make no it's Jackie
Yeah,
Ray. And she,
Jackie Ray.
oh yeah. My feelings was
She
hurt.
broke down to her, chopping with her.
I love it.
It's like I knew her for a minute.
Oh yeah,
No,
she cool as
called me
hell.
too, but she called me.
Yeah.
I was going to get something to eat over there on Crenshaw, and I had parked. My phone rang. I'm like, I don't know who this is. I answered it, and she like, this DJ, and I'm like, yeah, who is this? Like, "It's Angel, and I'm like, oh, thank
She
you.
called me. I didn't know. I'm like, oh, I want to answer 818.
Man,
She called me.
crazy.
During that conference.
Hey, this after the game? This after?
No, this she had called me before. Yeah. We even talked after the next day.
Hey, they cut it to under 6, so we're gonna have to eventually do them shots.
I
You know?
wouldn't have been man.
Yeah, they're about to bring it out
After
here
the
in front of
game
the
in the
phone.
press conference, I made a joke, and then she just like elbowed me like we were old friends.
Hey, who was that
She's
that
so
told me?
cool.
Was that y'all? Somebody was like, hey, man, y'all was faded that when y'all was doing, when we was recording here. I'm like, nobody was in here.
Nobody was
tipsy. We was
When the
in-
last one?
Yeah, they were saying y'all all was tipsy. We was like, nah.
No.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
We had
nah.
just a little bit of
Right.
Yeah, Ray didn't even
I
drink.
don't drink at all, so like,
Yeah. Hey, shout, Ray, stand in front of this camera right here. Stand in front of this camera, please. Check out this shirt. Salina Quintanilla. You know, we love some Salinas up here, baby.
Yes.
Recipe Salina.
Oh, great pass.
Yeah,
Great
Julie.
pass by Julie Alleman.
that's your girl, right?
Start
Man.
Julie. Start Julie. Bring Odyssey off the bench as your score. Your 6
I don't know about that. I like Odyssey
Man.
start.
I was like, I like it. I'm playing the 14.
Oh my God.
Foul and one.
Sarah
4-point play. Essay with the foul. She fouls Chelsea Gray, who knocks it down from the corner.
These essays, I'm telling you. Hey, so there's when I interviewed her, I said, out here in LA, when we hear essay,
I was
we
there.
think- yeah. And she was cracking up. She's like, yeah, and he threw in her mama mentality. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, bad foul though.
First time coach said that. We call her essay. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, nah.
Don't do that.
I like it.
Somebody said,
I like it now
"Essay,
too,
Tyler."
but
what it be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we
I
could
think
get
she
the
goes Sarah
if we could get the
Ashford,
Mexican community to rally behind that, that'd be dope.
Chicago, too.
That'd be
I went to school in Chicago.
Oh yeah, this is it's still the that's what I said out there.
Yeah,
33 to 43. It's back to
Oh,
10.
great.
Oh, no.
Get it beat.
Nope.
Get it beat.
Get it
10-point game,
sexy.
43-33. Yeah, they came back. Yeah,
They were down by
they're
5.
down.
Oh,
Chelsea Gray for
how
3. She's
far away?
no
Way
miss.
off.
De'Erica with the rebound. She gives it to Julie, who pushes to Emma Cannon.
Watch
I
it.
thought that was
She slipped
Oh, it
back
is
in.
Leah too.
That's what I thought
Leah
too.
2 King. My fault.
And I like
They are
Leah
both
too,
playing well.
I
Yeah.
like Leah
Both
too.
playing well.
Dang. She's a big body player. She reminds me of like a Stanley Johnson. With her
Nah.
build and how she plays.
Nah, she kind of remind me of like a Mikal Bridges.
Oh, that was terrible. That
Now,
was
the
terrible.
Bridges is more length. She's like sturdy.
Yeah, but she, for the W, she is lengthy.
No, but
Lanky.
she's
That was a
sturdy.
great
She's
go
like
ahead
a big
pass,
woman.
though.
Look how
Can we
sturdy
talk about
she
that
is.
go ahead
Body
pass? That was a
I
fantastic
like
pass.
Julie in the right situation.
Yeah, I like her in spurts.
Yeah, I
Like
Julie.
right now.
Shout out to Ray. I chopped it up a little bit with Ray after the game. Me and Angel. I'm just like, get well soon. She said, I'm gonna be back and ready. So
What's
job,
what's the timeline on Cameron? Do we get an update yet?
They keep saying June.
yeah, mid-June. I'm thinking mid-June. Shout out to my guy. I gotta show him some love today. Eli.
Eli. Assistant GM. He's going to the 6.
Senior president
Yes.
of basketball strategy for the Toronto
And-
Tempo.
And assistant GM.
Yeah, assistant
Mhm.
GM.
I love that because he got out of America. I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you.
Man.
I
That's-
mean,
that's-
Universal
smart.
health care.
Perfect
Universal
timing.
health care.
Yeah, them taxes though gonna hit him though.
He's gonna look so
How
nice.
did he immigrate?
Yeah, if he gets dual citizenship, he can hold.
I would take the
Yeah.
test
His
and
money.
And guess what? Now he's going to be running through the six with his woes.
Does he have woes? Does he have woes?
Have you talked to Eli? He's got to have a few.
He got a few woes.
He got some work.
I'm sorry. if
Our
you
woes
watched
friends.
Eli.
Yes.
Our woes?
Yes.
Okay.
You cheesing, fam.
Yeah, stop cheating, fam. Now he can go to New Hope King. Give him the fried rice with the dipping sauce.
That's so dope for him, though. I'm so excited.
I love
No,
that.
yeah, no,
That's the best.
Shout out to
opportunity.
you, Eli. Good move, good look. Shout out to the Sparks trying to get back in this game and stay in it. They're down 7, 43-36. Once
3:48
again,
left to play in the second quarter.
You are here, LA Sparks Weekly, Mike Kell, DJ Tracy Trees, with some friends.
Cause you gotta have friends.
Jackie Ray,
Whoop, whoop.
Eric Napkins,
wow.
second Elam, and then our guy Ray. Just going by Ray. That's it. Don't call him anything else. Just
Don't
Ray.
call it a comeback.
One name.
Yeah.
That's when you know you made it. When you
Yeah.
just
We call
one name.
LeBron. We don't say LeBron James. Say
Right.
LeBron. MJ.
I say
You know?
There.
Kobe. Cher.
EVE.
You know?
Go.
Hendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get that,
Oh,
She
come
knew
on,
that
come
was
on,
a
come on, come
terrible
on.
plan.
That was really good defense.
Stop the ball.
Oh, she dribbled around. Smart. Smart.
Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Guapa.
Puerto Rico.
¿Cómo te llamas?
You know.
Right.
One, Louisa.
Hey, Puerto Rico.
Spin.
If
Spin.
you know, you know.
Oh.
Oh, God. That's the right catch the ball. What happened?
That wasn't Azure.
That would have been fire.
Jackie,
Jackie,
put on line,
far,
put on
far
line.
away.
No. Oh.
Banked it
No
back.
rebound.
Kelsey with the ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow. 14-point lead, 50-36, aces, 2:45 remaining.
I'm about to delete Prize Picks.
Jewel Lloyd
Uh,
knocking them down.
DJ
Prize
about to
Picks is
do
holding money
Prize
for me
Picks.
because it says I can't bet out here.
No?
No, you can't.
I use Prize Picks all the time.
Every time I try to bet, it was like, oh no, it's only
What are you
$25.
trying to
though.
bet on?
Hey, just
I
stop
only
all
try to
that
bet on
yelling.
football.
We don't want to hear all that yelling from you.
Hey man, that's the
Watch
MVP.
your tone.
She's
We on Saturday.
I
We
understand
on
that.
Saturday.
We
Nah,
can be enemies, but
respect to AJ.
watch your
of course.
tongue.
AJ, the best player in the league. You gotta give her respect.
When the Sparks are shooting 59%.
From the field?
It's 59%. Like that's
yeah.
that's
But hopefully that won't stick. That's hard to do.
Sparks at 43%.
what are you talking about? They getting all freaking layups. What's points in the paint?
De'Erica Hamby leading the way with the Sparks 9 points. Odyssey says 9 points.
20 Sparks, 16 aces.
Everyone
I think
scored
it's
except for
20 to
Azure
16?
Y'all doing ESPN stats or WNBA stats?
I'm looking at
I do
ESPN.
a WNBA.
Okay.
What are those for you?
I know it's
Sometimes
sometimes
they're
mixed
not.
up.
Yeah.
14 points, Asia Wilson, 13, Chelsea Gray, 13 for Jackie Young. Their big three is balling.
Right, what's
That's
turnovers?
why they're winning.
Turnovers.
Turnovers, it
You're even.
is 7 apiece.
It
So
feels like the
it's
Sparks
just-
have more.
The Washington Mills.
8-3, they made 5 more
Okay,
threes. That's
yeah,
15
5 more
points.
threes. 5 more
So
threes.
you're
Yeah,
down
8 for
14.
12.
That's the game right there.
8 for 12. That's too good.
That's the game. 8 for 12, 3 to 9.
3 for 9 for the
for the
Sparks, which
Sparks.
is a little bit below average.
It's a good one. Shout out Puerto Rico once again. Just
Yeah,
Well,
man. I need to get out there.
Man, what you
I'm trying to hike.
We're talking
Brown.
about rebounds. 16 to 10
I'm about to
aces.
be out there.
How about
Okay.
blocks?
Yep.
Steals.
Why there no commercials in it?
5 to 0 aces.
Because
No,
they
no,
6
so
to 4
when
aces on steals.
Is this not
They
on
just
national
show-
TV?
I don't think
Is
so.
this on the app?
I think because when
This
it's
is
on that,
Ion.
Yeah, fly on here.
yeah, but when it's on like regular TV, you get regular commercials, and when it's not, you get like
This is
gameplay.
Ain't Ion on TV?
Listen, I don't know nothing about these streaming. Then how come we don't get commercials? How come we get the games? Because it's always
No, but
commercials. when
this,
it's
Because
on-
this
this
is-
is from the app.
This is
This is
this
this
is
is from the app.
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is
okay. Oh, gotcha. I need a snack.
They got donuts right there.
There's some pop in
Pizza
there.
in the back. Is it
What
wings?
kind of
Yeah,
donut?
they know the wings.
Nah, the
You
one.
gotta see what's left.
Let me go look.
Let's see what they got.
Hey,
But KP is back in Vegas. playing against her former team, trying to pick up this dub against them.
We need the dub. I think her and Derek are gonna go off in the second half.
Let's see. I'm hopeful. I just want them to get a dub, get to 3-4. Who they got Sunday? Phoenix again. They owe Phoenix.
We losing them by a lot.
Your face.
What is what? This, my
14
phone-
points.
I'm telling you, we're not ready yet. And I think the long season is going to be beneficial to us because we're going to have time to figure things out. You know what I mean?
14
Like
is not bad.
last season.
Well, last season we had 4 less games, right?
Yes.
So this season we got 4 more.
Hey,
So we're gonna figure it out like a.
Hey,
And 4 more sooner
all
games.
you guys
That was
out
the
there-
most
4 more sooner.
grammatically
Oh.
incorrect
Phones,
sentence.
tap
I got
it. Hey, everybody in here, take out your phones.
Share this
Go
live
on
stream.
X, repost the live stream so that your people know that you in here with us. LA Sparks Weekly, doing the thing. Me and DJ hold it down with friends. We the Avengers up in here. That's what we are. Are the Thunderbolts?
Nah, man, we X-Men, bro.
X-Men. I like that. I like that.
All right.
I'll be Cyclops. I'll be Rogue.
Cyclops is like the
Better not go
wackest
back
dude.
to the Aces.
Cyclops.
No, I'll be shocked.
Asia Wilson.
Shockwave.
shooter alum.
I'm more like-
the Black Panther
I'm like
shirt.
Beast.
Not the
Oh, I
Black
love
Panther
Beast.
shirt.
I'm like
Mark,
Beast. Yeah.
You know,
You want to win this character?
You crazy.
He's smart.
and we'll
Hank
F your
McCoy.
whole life up.
Hank
Cyclops
Hank
is
got
that
hands.
thing.
Get out of here,
Have
man.
you seen X-Men 90?
Yeah.
The new one?
Remember when we was
Oh,
watching
yeah.
it together?
Cyclops is the truth. When bro jumped out
Hey,
the plane,
I'm gonna tell you who was the truth. Gambit, and that's
Yeah,
my
dog.
dude.
yeah.
That's my dude.
Nightcrawler was hard. When they was going against the was killing.
That was a high key little travel. Asia for 3.
Money.
Get it out the net.
Money.
I like the fact she developed and added that to her game. Takes her to
Call a
another-
timeout.
It was
man.
early too. Most people don't really, at her caliber, that's something they develop late in their
They
career
get a
when
text
they
line.
start slowing down. Oh, coach is mad.
Probably that travel. Somebody stop her.
Oh.
Somebody get her.
She's
Nah, she trying to get a tech to
So,
roll up the truth.
What I learned about coaching, which is key, right? When you look at the greatest coaches in the history of basketball, the greatest coaches are always surrounded by great staffs. You know, from Phil Jackson with Tex Winters,
Right.
Jim Clemens. Pop always had a good staff around him, which Becky Hammond was on his staff
Yep.
at one point.
Shout
I
out to Pop.
always wonder about these coaches and their staffs.
Oh, wait.
You
Get hit in
know,
the
she got
face.
pushed
I
down
think she
by
got hit in the
Jackie
face.
Young. Jackie Young, buff.
Man, if I got hit by Jackie Young, I would be in another dimension. She would knock me into.
Like, how did I get here?
Jackie Young is buff.
She bench presses trees.
But we
Wait,
here,
does she
man.
really? I just said,
Trees,
oh,
man.
I thought you said, I thought you meant it's like 300
You
pounds.
said X-Men, Jackie
I mean,
Ray, that was a joke.
That's not impossible. Excellent, Jackie Young.
Hey, if you could have any superpower, and I want to hear from everybody, what would your superpower be?
Say that for halftime. Say that for halftime. We're gonna say that for halftime.
Start thinking about it.
We got like 155, I believe, remaining in the second quarter. 54-36 lead for the Las Vegas Aces.
Flood the chat. If you could have any superpower, what would your superpower be?
What would it be? Let us know. What would it be? That's a good one. Just one superpower. Don't come up with no. I want.
Hey,
Superman.
we saving it. We saving
Oh,
it.
yeah.
147 remaining in the second quarter.
Once again,
It's
we're
too
looking
much
for a
and not enough.
halftime show. If you want to perform here, right in the middle and here, in front of a bunch of people that's watching live, pull up our
And we can move things out. So
Yeah,
if you
we
need
can move.
room, you
No,
know.
we're not moving nothing.
If
And that's why the break dancers can't come.
if you swallow swords,
You need to come be and be
Pause.
for my downfall.
if you're a professional
I don't
yo-yoer,
see anything wrong with swallowing swords.
if you're a professional yo-yoer, if you can spin a basketball for
No, don't bring nothing. No props.
If you are a mime,
a mime,
No mime.
hell
No mime.
better
No.
than Julie Owens.
Yeah.
y'all know better than Julie.
if you can do speed art,
Yeah, feet are draw us
Yeah.
as we're sitting
You
down.
can sing.
if you can
Sing.
cook,
Cook.
No, we don't bring no hot
Bring a little grill.
No.
See, now
It's
you
free food.
now you eliminating a whole bunch.
Free food, man.
No Seawalk. You might have a crucial Seawalk.
No.
Or Groove Stomp.
What is happening, by the way, in this game? Like,
Yo,
what's-
Bitty
what's
Bitty
taking so
Bamba
long?
might be crazy.
If you can do a halftime sermon.
No.
No?
Nah, she said no.
Why?
church on-
I already knew that.
Freestyle.
Why?
Spoken word. We take a
I
freestyle
can do-
spoken word.
Spoken word is as far as I'm going with this.
Okay.
I can't hit it with a sermon.
Oh God, no.
You just said, oh God.
He's already with us. We don't need halftime
He's clearly with
reinforcement.
the aces right now.
Seriously.
54-36, 146 remaining.
What was the outcome of this?
Odyssey with the drive.
Costa.
Yeah, the 3-3
Oh,
shot.
fuck. Nobody.
Leah two. Get it out the net.
I like her. I like her. She's playing aggressive.
I was told she not my Mikael Bridges.
No, she more like, I'm telling you, she's like,
Like Hilton.
she's like Stanley Johnson. How her build is. She's like a-
You looking at her build, I'm looking at her game.
Black screen.
That's how Stanley was.
Okay, boom.
Rebound.
Leah two with the board. She pushes. She gives it to De'Erica. De'Erica goes around Asia.
Wow.
Go
Foul.
around Asia. She tried to go through Asia.
What they
and
need
that
to
didn't work.
do is get the stars
Look
in
at
foul
it.
trouble.
She
Yeah,
missed.
let's beat them. Tie them.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
Asia playing with
I
nails.
know. She a beast.
She like, this nothing to me.
Asia's over there like,
She a
relax,
beast.
relate,
Yeah,
baby.
it was foul.
Nancy, I like the nails. Keep the nails. Who?
They is not.
Who you talking to?
Ooh,
De'Erica.
De'Erica. That's the swear jar.
I like that.
50 Cent.
Hey, I love the passion that these ladies play with. They play with passion.
They missing free
Every
throws.
game, every game is intense.
But that
Every
passion
game is
doesn't
intense.
translate to win. I appreciate the passion as
Yeah.
well.
We need
But
to
but there are some fundamentals that have been lost in almost every single game. The second chance points have been a problem.
Well, that's
So
boxing out. That's rebounding. That's all heart and effort.
that's fundamental,
Still 14 points.
Oh
Oh my
many
goodness.
times already. Last in rebounding. This part.
right?
The MVP has the ball. She hands it off to Jackie Young, who
Oh,
gets to the
shoot,
elbow,
I-
passes.
What you want me to do?
The ball's now on top. Jewel Lloyd.
A repost.
Infinity.
On X.
No, where is that?
Infinity.
Oh, that's a foul.
She tried to-
Oh,
She tried to-
get a ball up. Give it.
Oh!
Chelsea Gray, man.
And reception. Oh, nice bounce pass.
What a
Hey,
nice
check
dunk.
this either live. We live on TikTok. Yes, we is.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up,
We not
TikTok?
live on TikTok. I don't see it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to look at it.
Leah two. No.
We at 2-2.
Are they gonna
Don't
hold
call
it?
her that.
Hold it.
54-40.
So what am I looking for?
Sparks on-
Infinity TV.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's
Let
Infinity
me do
television.
it. You're taking too long.
Let me show this young lady how to use
Oh,
it.
incoming. Got it.
54-42. Don't leave her open.
There we go.
Don't leave them
Repost.
open.
Not the way you ended.
I mean,
Tiffany Mitchell.
Tiffany Mitchell.
shout out to Tiffany Mitchell.
Shout out to Tiffany Mitchell. She had
57.
sepsis last year and she
Oh.
recovered.
Yeah.
Her. I didn't know she had
Yeah,
sepsis.
Yeah.
I missed that.
57-42. Buzzer beater for Mitchell. They're up 15. The Aces are over the Sparks. Before we talk our superpowers, we're going to discuss a little bit of what we've seen so far. For you viewers out there, let me give you 17 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds for Asia Wilson, 14, 3 and 2 for Chelsea Gray, 13 points for Jackie Young, leading the way for the Aces. For the Sparks, De'Erica Hamby is the only one in double figures with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 9 points for Odyssey Sims, 6 points for Leah 2, and 6 points for Emma Cannon, 57-42 lead for the Aces. DJ, what have you seen in this first half? Why are the Sparks down 15 points?
The Sparks are down 15 points because we have flip-flop. Y'all, the bench is showing up today, but the
Okay.
starters are not. We are waiting for Kelsey Plum to wake up. You know, Azare Stevens to get lit. I think after halftime, they might come back with some urgency and some purpose. Hopefully they can reset. But the bench has shown up. Emma Cannon, Leah 2 King, one more person. Julie Alamon even got 3 points up.
Yeah,
And Sarah Ashley Barker, no points yet. Azare, no points yet.
Yeah.
So That's what I'm saying.
I
It's
told
just
you before. I said when they play well, Azare
plays well. Yeah.
When she doesn't play well, they get smacked up. And
Yeah.
that's what it's looking like so far. They need more from Azare, like you said, need more from Kelsey Plum. And when I see the Sparks, I want to see a team that's playing like nobody respects us. We're here with a brand new coach. We want to out hustle everybody, and I
Yeah.
just don't see that on a nightly basis.
I don't know why they don't play Sanaya Fagan tonight. Because if Azare Stevens ain't showing up, yeah, they
No,
are.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
for
missing
sure.
Rakia.
Yeah, of course. We starting the whole show off with that.
Yeah, we missing
Yeah,
Rakia,
and Cam and you know
Ray.
Ray,
So the injuries continue to hurt. Who was that said that?
Kia. Shout out to you,
Kia.
Kia. But yeah, it's just
Kia Nurse?
Yeah, they're missing Rakia.
Kia. Oh, they're
Okay.
missing
Oh, what's up,
Kia.
Kia? That might be Rakia. You never know.
Hey.
Might be
Big kid.
Friend of the show.
friend of the show, Big
So
Kia.
they're missing me.
Yeah. Sanaya
Big
Fagan
Kia.
matched up against Asia Wilson
That would have been nice.
off the same system coming off of Dawn Staley. Like it makes sense to give her some time
Just to give her
today.
a shot, yeah.
because Azare's already not having a good game. Let's
Yeah.
see what she does,
But
how she disrupts.
Hopefully we don't see her because that means they're getting blown out. if she
No.
gets in
I
there.
think she should throw her in for at least 2 to 3 minutes just to see what
Nah,
happens.
She ain't ready.
How do you know that?
We
Yeah,
haven't even
man.
know that.
Coach sees it. She'll be playing if she was. So I don't think she's ready.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say she would be playing if coach thought she was ready.
Who's she gonna play over?
What I'm gonna say is coach might not play her right now because she understands how difficult Vegas is.
Yeah.
And so this is maybe
But she's
this
the
is
big,
the-
right?
Right.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying-
play over Mercedes Russell.
Yeah.
Bro, Mercedes Russell is a two-time what?
She's a 2-time WNBA
She
champion.
the one who told me that.
She
So
a 2-time.
you're not gonna play no rookie over her. Emma County coming in being productive.
They
not
don't play
playing
the
over
same
her.
position. Huh?
Azare and
But we're in a
Dearica.
positionless system.
Yeah, they're all big. They're
They're
just big.
They're either all bigs or all little.
all big.
You
So
definitely
they
need
play a lot
more
of bigs.
bigs.
Well, Jackie Ray, what's your thoughts on this first half?
I mean, I think it's just the same thing that I've been saying. It's the identity is just not quite there. And I
Yeah.
think that we rely very, very heavily on KP. And so when KP when she has an off night, it affects the entire squad.
Mhm.
And so I think, but that comes with identity. Because if now as a team, if you can see, oh, she's having an off night, then Dearica typically does step up in those situations.
Yeah.
So, you know,
She's playing well,
she's
10
playing
points.
well. But you need the whole team because if
Mhm.
KP is going to consistently be your top scorer and she's having an off night, that means not only Dearica has to step up, Azare has to step up.
It's the
you know.
pressures of a good player. Like
Right.
you look at the MNBA, the New York Knicks.
What's the
The
MMB?
men's NBA.
Oh.
NBA,
You haven't seen that?
It's an
Oh,
internet term.
Rakia likes that term, so I'm gonna rock with it for the show. You look at like Jalen Brunson with the Knicks,
Yeah.
right? You're the engine that have to go, and if you don't go, you should expect your team to lose. KP, you're not with the Aces anymore, to where you can have an off night, y'all still win. You have to try to be great every night. That's what makes you all WNBA first team. That's how you win MVPs. So she just got to put it upon herself to be great every night. But you all right.
That's not how
People
the
have-
ball-
She
that's
might
not
be
how
in
the
her
ball-
head today.
That's how basketball works.
Because it's her first time
Right.
back playing
No, of
in
course,
Vegas
yeah.
against
Yeah.
her.
But you know, Coach said something during the pregame that we've talked about several times. She says, you know, it takes at least 2
Yeah.
to 3 seasons
Yeah.
to build
Yep.
a culture.
Okay, we got the
So-
mid one showing with love. On
Hey.
her shirt. So yeah. So Elan, what's your thoughts on this first half? What we've seen in these Aces as they leave 57-42 over the Los Angeles Sparks.
You know what? They got in the game by playing defense, by playing with pace. Then all of a sudden they went away from it. The Sparks are best when they play with pace. When they get the rebound, they push the tempo, not necessarily running the offense through KP, but whomever is open, get the ball up the floor, get the ball to the open person, score an easy bucket.
That's how they
Somehow
got back in the game.
that's how they got back in the game, and the lead has, ballooned back up because they've gone away from it.
But then this would be the second time we've seen them. Because last game they did the same thing.
But how
too.
do you
They
get the
came from
question
behind
is,
and then fell off.
how-
That has to be
I
the
can answer
system.
both of y'all questions about pace and identity.
Mhm.
How you get to pace, which identity you need, a defensive identity.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
And
gonna
that's
cause
that's my question.
yeah.
So the Sparks, I want to say, rank 4th in the league in terms of steals or something like that.
Mhm.
They have a pretty stout defense. Today, they're not playing defense.
Yeah,
they're not playing
stop.
defense on the perimeter, right? There have
Yeah.
been too many times where the Aces have been on the fast break and they're not stopping the ball, which allows them to get, you know what I'm saying, into the key, dish it back out, swing the ball around. Nobody's rotating. It's an easy three. That's the difference in the game. Their perimeter defense is non-existent right now. They got back in the game by communicating, by shooting gaps, and playing defense. That's got to be what the Sparks hang their hat on.
Identity has to be
Because outside of Kelsey Plum, they don't have a facilitator.
Right.
I personally,
Julie.
I'd like to see Odyssey. I'd like to see Odyssey, bring the ball up and do that.
She's more of a score. Like Julie has 4 assists in her short stint.
Yeah,
She's the
but
playmaker.
Yeah,
but Julie, like when Julie was in the game, the offense bogged down. They don't play with pace when Julie is in the
Nah,
game. Watch.
You know why? Because defensively, she's not as good as Odyssey. So they don't get those turnovers and turn them into easy buckets. Other than the throw ahead pass that she was able
But
to
at the
do.
same time, didn't
Odyssey's fast. They can't.
much faster.
Much faster.
KP said she wanted to get 10 assists.
Yeah,
Maybe now
yeah,
that she's not having a good game,
yeah.
capitalize
time,
on
yeah.
that and look
Go
out for
get
your
15
teammates.
assists.
I think she gonna
At
turn
6
up, y'all. I think she gonna sit in that locker room and realize I'm in the visitors' locker room. Okay, this is the place that I used to be at.
Mhm.
It's time for me to go unconscious.
Yeah,
I
we
think she's
need
gonna come out of the
They need
tunnel
to go nuclear.
and morph into a completely different person, and the Sparks are gonna go on a 10-2 run to open the third quarter.
They need a 14-0
And
run.
then Becky Hammond gonna call a timeout, and then she gonna pull on her little hoodie strings from her hoodie suit jacket she be wearing, and then she gonna get all frustrated, and Coach Lynn is gonna get in her coaching bag, and it's gonna be different.
Ladies
Okay.
and
The Sparks
gentlemen,
get
that
back
is
into the
toxic
game by playing
positivity.
perimeter defense. That's the key to the game.
So before man, you came in the perfect time because we're about to tell people out there if we had to choose one superpower, what would it be? After Ray tells us his thoughts on his first half.
2 things. Since I'm Asian, I know math. But
Okay.
6 more 3-pointers for the Aces. So that's 18 points right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
6
also,
times
they
3.
tend to
Carry the
they tend to get down and their body language becomes awful.
Yes.
And they get down and then they just go away from everything. So if they keep it together, just keep your composure, keep it calm, and stop being down, they should be okay. But they got it all year.
That starts
Yeah.
with your leaders. That's head coach Roberts, that's Kelsey Plum, that's De'Erica Hamby.
But you saw Coach Lynn get a tech to try to inspire the team.
I like that. Sometimes you got to do that to get fired.
But to Ray's point, if we can see the body language and how frustrated they are, the other team can too.
Oh, of
and now
course.
you
So
put
they
your foot on the
pounce.
gas. You know
Pounce
what
on
I'm
it.
saying? So you've got to be more mindful.
So who is that leader? And that's why I asked Emma Cannon. I said, who is that? I asked Azarae, and she mentioned Emma, but it can't be Emma. It has to be KP.
No, it doesn't have to. It
Or
doesn't
De'Erica.
have to be KP.
I think it has to be.
Why?
Because all you need, sometimes your best player isn't the most respected. They're not
No,
the
of
vocal
course.
leader. So like with the Lakers, right? It was a lot of Derek Fisher who whipped the team
No,
into
yeah.
shape. Derek
But-
Fisher wasn't the best
But I
player.
would say this: when Bean really stepped to you and got to the team, that's when you knew, hey, it's really time to go up because Kobe's on us now. So that's what KP got to know when it's time to y'all come here. We need to be better, and that can fire it up. So Emma Cannon can be the voice like that, but if her or De'Erica, eventually gonna have to be someone to say,
The
hey,
Sparks
this is what
don't
we gotta
have
do.
a player that is going to not necessarily instill fear, but it's like, yo, if
That everyone wants to
Exactly.
step right
Yeah.
up to that level.
that, like, if
Yeah.
you don't do your job, they gonna get in your face and
Right.
Yeah.
potentially put their hands on you. Like Alyssa Thomas,
Oh yeah.
like she's the type of player.
Yeah.
Natasha Cloud is the type of player that the Sparks need. They need somebody, not necessarily
Hey,
like
so-
vocal, but that's gonna get in your face.
so shout out
Skylar
to
Diggins.
Diggins is another
Candace Parker. That jersey gonna get retired.
Amen.
I can't wait to be in there.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm tripping.
That's my
When you
go.
asked me my top 5, I didn't give you my 5th one.
You-
Candace Parker.
Oh,
She's my
Okay.
5th one.
That's right.
Yeah, Candace Parker number 5.
Okay. What
Ray,
are
were you done? Oh,
Are we
okay.
doing super
So, all right, superpowers, DJ. If you had one superpower, LA Sparks Weekly. If black folks and Asian folks start getting superpowers, this is what and we can pick. This is what we're gonna be having.
Mine, I would want to be invisible because people are always in my face. able to just be in a room and not have nobody look at me. So invisibility.
Okay. Mine would be, I think I want super speed like Flash. Because I was going to say flying, but if I got super speed, I can just run across the water and get to somewhere. So let me be like Flash and get wherever I want to get at whatever time. And I'm good.
Mine would be time travel. I would go back in time and I would make all of Africa like Wakanda and nobody would even know it was there.
Okay. But is that a superpower though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, time travel. Time travel is definitely a superpower.
That was the technological advance.
Who does the time travel? The man with the cape.
Doctor Strange. Mhm.
No, it's Dr. Doom.
No, Doctor
Dr.
Strange
Strange
uses the.
Oh yeah, he the eye of
But
yeah.
that's not a power. That's a stone.
Yeah.
Oh, Flash goes back in time.
I was gonna say Flash, yeah.
Yeah. Go back in time.
Ray, what's yours?
They can't see you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wish I had a stand, but this is fine. Yeah. Eric has to say the mic. How about DJ? DJ's good?
You want me to bring it down some?
Yeah,
Yeah, how does-
one superpower? It's on you.
Which-
Well, something.
You didn't give yours?
No, I'm last. I brought up the question.
What you say, Ray? I didn't hear yours.
Flying, 'cause it just could be.
Flying. Okay, 75. Shout out to the folks, and that's just on TikTok, right? We still got. Okay, shout out to X, man. Shout out to X. I didn't say X's. I said shout out to X. All right, X's is still beef out there. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I'm good. Shout
Bird
to
out.
shout out to Rihanna too.
Yes, congratulations.
But yeah,
Did she just have another?
no, she got
I
she's
just saw a
pregnant.
picture of her. and
She's
another-
pregnant. She has.
maybe
Speaking
that's
of
her baby
speaking of averages, she's averaging about a baby a year with ASAP Rocky.
I would.
No, I know
That's
she's a
why I think
billionaire.
you stupid and
She's a
like-
billionaire. She can have 100 of them.
Government environment, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
I got a famous husband. I'm a billionaire. I got businesses.
Split it right there. It's got 3 F's.
But yeah, we here. We waiting. Elam and Mint, we waiting for you guys during our halftime. Once again.
Power of knowledge. Then you would know.
Power of Christ.
Ooh, that's tough. We be walking in the water.
Okay, so the power of knowledge.
But that's like God.
I wouldn't want to know every answer. It's too much.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's too much weight on my shoulder. I gotta see homeless, and I know why they homeless. Can I help everybody?
Meanwhile,
Hey, so seventh.
You could.
Hey, for the Aces.
Still on Invisible Africa.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
17 assists,
I'm gonna
19
be a little
buckets.
bit villainous.
Oh, of course you are.
'Cause
He
since
got
you guys are a whole
49er
bunch
hat
of
on.
do-gooders, if I had any one superpower, any power that I see, I can replicate it.
Oh, there was a guy in Misfits. Have you ever seen Misfits?
Yeah, I see Misfits all the time.
There's a guy in Misfits who can do that.
Yeah, we are the
Yeah.
misfits.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, so any power that I see,
Oh,
I
like
could replicate.
like Mystique.
No, Mystique is she is shapeshifter.
Yeah,
So if it's flight, if it's running
Morph.
fast, if I see it,
It's like Morph.
I can do anything.
Morph can be whatever you want.
Anything.
Juggernaut. He can be Hulk. It's like Morph.
Oh, I mean, technically though.
Mic check 1 2. Hey.
Mic
in the
check.
building. What's up, y'all? We in the building. Sparks LA
They
Weekly.
still built something.
We in here. TJ, what's up?
Rome was still around.
Nah, Rome got a ton of that stuff from Africa.
At
Yeah,
SECA, they still was going up.
You
Yeah,
want some
South
Mexico.
America
Oh,
still-
you sleepy?
still-
Yeah, South
Where you
America,
been?
Mexico.
South America and Africa were
Where you
doing
been?
trade far before Europeans.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah, we do the conversation.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't
Hey,
have.
so remember when?
So I gotta hold this mic like this.
Yeah, remember when? I know. I wish we had a stand, but it's all right. Yeah, we here though. Welcome to the. If you're just joining the LA Sparks Weekly road game party hosted by myself and DJ Treacy Treese. It's the second half. Opened up with an Odyssey Sims bucket at the rim. Big O. But once again, DJ, myself, Jackie Ray, Eric Lampkins is second. We got Mint in the building, and we got my guy, the artist formerly known as Ray.
Competition.
Having a good job. Come on, Dearica, let me see a Euro. That was just a terrible job. Guy,
I don't even know if that was a purposeful pass. Was that a-
like, why she was trying to drive to her. It's like I want to run her over on purpose. I don't get that one, but
On purpose, on accident.
on purpose on accident. Toxic blockativity right there.
That wasn't a pass. That was a
Like
was
she
a
saw
block
her
and it
standing
popped
there
out
the
my
whole
hand,
time.
right.
Then got the nerves to look like ref. What? Like, come on, Dearica. You one of my favorite. Shout out to Dearica. She showed me some love.
Everything
Pineapple does
You're
not go
pork
on pizza.
Sparks and not defending the 3-pointer.
They never do. Or the paint. The interior is bad.
Give up a
And,
three.
you know,
I know that was Kia Stokes.
That was Kia Stokes.
Hey, shout out to Dearica Hamby. She showed me love when I posted the flick of
By
me
the
interviewing
way,
her.
Leah 2 starting for Sarah Ashley Barker Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that's
She showed you
So
Leah
this-
too-
this tonight,
yeah,
this
Instagram.
time?
hey Leah
No,
too.
she started.
Yeah,
So
Leah
what about
2 has
tonight?
outplayed
No,
Sarah
it's not
Ashley
fine.
Barker tonight, so it makes sense.
Oh, nice. Good. Azariah, but it's a foul.
Maybe we might need to put Sanaka.
They
Azariah is
need to
looking.
put Sanaya. I can't wait to see her play. I don't know why she ain't playing.
I haven't seen her game, so I don't know if she
Oh,
can
in
hoop like
practice,
that.
she can play.
Practice.
Yes,
Yes,
practice.
we talking about practice.
We talk about
Practice.
practice.
Alan.
Y'all making AI. Y'all
She
breaking
can
his
hoop.
heart.
She was
She can
trained
hoop.
by Dawn Staley.
Right.
Don't you want to see what
She
can do?
can
Yeah,
hoop.
but it's been a few of them. A few of them,
Training
bitch.
camp,
Didn't the Sparks
practice,
have
she
somebody
can-
last
she
year
can
from South
hoop.
Carolina?
Don't underestimate that.
Zaya
opportunity.
Cook.
But that was
Sorry.
she didn't
we
get-
got 11 minutes.
Yeah.
And she dropping buckets.
With Seattle?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Zaya Cook. Hey,
She
the
also
chef.
went overseas and got better over the summer.
Yeah.
Zai was giving them problems.
Is there a way to
Did
put
she
this
playing
next
right
to
now?
her?
Let's see what they do she doing today. So I can see if I'm showing her. She got 11 minutes, 6 points.
God. That's the ball.
Taking too long to hold it. Yep.
So here we go, Kelsey Plum.
Drop, pocket pass.
Ooh, that's,
Nah,
if
she
you're gonna
should've
do the
just
step
pulled up.
back, you gotta shoot it.
Way too long, man. They are taking
Bad
way too long.
pass.
Oh,
Turnovers.
man.
It's like Kelsey isn't as aggressive. Like these my homegirls, I shouldn't be playing them. Like I don't know what's going on.
Only has 5 shots so far.
Man, only 5 shots.
Kelsey's only
5
taking 5
turnovers.
shots.
She need to be shooting about
5 shots. 5
17
turnovers.
shots a game.
I bet the over on
Josh has
her.
4
I'm
turnovers.
gonna go.
Guess it's over, huh?
So win 1, lose 3, lose 2.
You bet
Corner.
the over, it's over. Let's go. Let's push. Come on, Leah,
Leah
2.
two.
Turnover.
Why would she bounce it?
Why?
Why would she bounce
You
the
have somebody
ball?
right there.
You dribble. That's what I said. They gotta play like they can play basketball too.
Good. Saved by the Nestle.
Push.
Long later. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Opposed to pushing, they pull up.
Go by. Go by. Go by. Go by. Go by.
Something happen. She weak in the post.
Yeah.
man. She is so weak.
Keep
in
your
the
dribble. Steve
Nah,
Nash drill.
post. She is.
Steve Nash drill. Keep your dribble. Go around.
They're gonna attack Kelsey every time she go on the post. They're gonna attack her. They not
She
gonna
gotta
let
keep
get
her
back.
dribble.
Oh, that was Jewel. She hit Jewel Lloyd with an
At the
elbow.
elbow. Throw them bold. Hey, but shout out once again to everybody tuning in via X, TikTok, Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in all season long.
Angel Fire.
We are going up. Remember, halftime show. We're looking for performers. Reach out. Michael the PG, DJ Tracy Treese,
Bring the Reverend from Coming to
Yeah.
America.
Infinity Studios, LA Sparks
that?
Weekly. Hit us up. We need
It's an
performers.
amateur night. So it's gonna be Apollo.
Amateur night. Amateur night.
For those of you at home, I want you guys to pay attention to the Aces half court set and the amount of movement, off ball screens, backdoor cuts versus when
It's an
the
Aces fan.
Sparks are in the half court set. It's night and day.
Yeah, easy plays. It's just free flowing.
Foul in the air.
But some of that comes from them playing together. They've been together some
No, bro,
years.
it's the system.
No, some of it is fundamentals.
Basic.
Yeah, but some of it is just 1, 2, 4 of those players have played with each other the
So
last
what
few
are the
years.
Sparks doing wrong right now?
What they're doing wrong, they're not playing any good defense. It's for me, it always starts if you defend, even if your offense struggles, you're going to be in the game. You know, defense turns into offense.
Right.
Defense
But
is
when you
something
can't-
that you
they just can
carry
pass
your
the
Defense
ball.
creates offense.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely. And they're not creating
They're not
offense
creating
because they're not playing defense.
no defense. So-
Absolutely.
But look, like some of the system work is just people don't know who
They're
they
not
supposed to
playing.
be.
They're not playing.
They're not
consistent
being
basketball.
aggressive, right?
So how did they come out in the first quarter? I know this is past.
Looking like this, looking like this, looking just like this.
But again, you're forcing shots. You know what I mean? Like
take good shots.
let the play
Yeah.
They're
develop.
down by 20 points. You think they can
Look
come
at
back?
that
right.
slip screen,
Um,
good pass, Asia Wilson.
those Sparks aren't supposed to win this.
Look at Chelsea Gray. I'm working harder than you. I'm gonna rip the ball from your
This
hand.
is, and this is a prime example of toughness.
Yeah.
And the lack thereoff.
But it's a jump ball though.
They
It
So
don't matter.
they can
It's
save by jump ball.
it's the little things.
They always say TNA is good. That's toughness and aggression. Aggression.
It was talent and ability.
That too. See,
I was like,
TNA is good,
We went to the same place.
but
I was like,
toughness,
I would never.
toughness and aggression is what this team. That should be on their board, on their wall. TNA is good for you.
You can
Toughness
really
and
get to
aggression.
HR. Straight to HR.
I'm not gonna be.
No, yeah, toughness and
You all
aggression.
feel free to say it. I'm not gonna say
Toughness and aggression
Hey,
beats talent and ability. You know.
Last time that they scored.
Spell that out. You are not going to-
No, but you then you
Oh,
like
they
the
haven't
letters.
Quarter yet?
Let's go.
They
See,
didn't
get
say
your mind out
that.
the gutter. I'm talking hoof.
Catch you with the ball. He pushes.
Do you see a
Easy
quick
bucket. Well, she missed.
She missed it.
Come on, Mercedes.
We need it. We need it. Essay with the three. 64-47. Sarah Ashley Barker with the three. Hey, she was a fun interview. Like, she was a fun interview.
Yeah, they practice well.
Yeah, she knocked it down. She got to work on that. She don't even flick her wrist fully. See it? Did you see that? It stopped right here.
Yeah, I said I just.
That's why.
You asked her
Mine.
what character in a book, and they
No,
both
what book best characterizes?
Her and Ray.
both said they didn't read, right?
Yeah.
So when when I was talking to her, I was like, okay, let's go back to Eric's question. You said you read the Bible. What character from the Bible would you be? And she goes, no.
Martin Luther King.
I had a dream, ladies and gentlemen.
I would have looked you dead in your face and said, Jesus.
I was expecting.
Jesus.
But you can't pick. I would have been like, I would have been like, what?
I would have hit you.
That
Delilah.
okay.
Hey, Jezebel is dope.
The girl, man, she get a bad rap.
She had to go through a lot of stuff. She had to go through a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
DJ got the power.
I got the remote.
DJ got the power.
Shouts out to Roku. Call us if you want us to be on the channel.
Yeah.
You know,
Call us.
call us.
I'm about to give me a slice.
What happened to we were
Can you
taking
give me
a
one
shot?
too? I have one too.
Recall taking a shot.
I brought some stuff.
You got. Hey, Michael, bring the that. What you bring back?
Some vodka. It's like it's truly. It's mixed. Yeah.
By the way, Asia 19.
She said, "Ooh, what? It's gonna just come on you lightly."
Ooh, I'm gonna go and get this shot.
Did y'all see?
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same drink.
Did y'all see Caitlin Clark sitting right next to the coaches during their last game?
That was good.
That was.
Mic check.
Let me tell you something. She's been a problem before,
She about to be a crazy.
but not only
Everybody
was she
negative.
listen. Not only was she
I
sitting
thought you
right,
didn't like CC.
I don't like. No, listen.
Oh, okay.
This is a great conversation. I do not like that she is a Caucasian woman that
Let me go get
refuses
some.
to acknowledge the racism and homophobia that is spoken in her name. So I don't like that about her. Because when she speaks about it, it's very rehearsed. It's like, well, of course they shouldn't do that. No, because anybody else in the league would be more intentional about it. They would be more intentional about making sure that goes away because she doesn't want that to be part of her legacy. I never said that she wasn't a dope ass. Can I say ass?
Yeah. So
I never said she wasn't a
So
dope
let
ass
me
basketball
let me
player.
ask you this:
For who?
what responsibility does she have?
Kevin Clark.
What responsibility does she have to address that?
She has all the responsibility to address it. And this is the thing. See, because what responsibility does Angel have to take on the racist? Right? But that's her responsibility now because she has to take on the racists because they come at her constantly. So when we're talking about
She has to be
double-
like Larry Bird, what he did. Y'all
She
remember,
doesn't have
y'all remember
to.
what Larry Bird did?
She doesn't have to.
Yes, but it
Okay,
just
but
makes
the
it
fact that she
easier.
doesn't do that in a predominantly black
Hey, we're
league
back. We're back. We're
is
we're
very
gonna talk
telling
about
of
that.
who she is.
Yeah, post game.
Yes, 100%. We'll get back to that after in a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
I like these type of conversations because you're not supposed to talk about sports and race, and sports and
Right, right.
politics.
But sports and politics have always intersected.
Always.
Since the dawn of time.
There we go.
People always
Turnover.
forget Jackie Robinson
Odyssey,
playing was a
yeah.
very political statement.
The Athenians
Mhm.
and the
Come on now.
Spartans
Come on
stopped
now.
fighting
Mhm.
to have the first Olympics.
Exactly. It's always been political.
That's right. Sports.
The Sparks are struggling now.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Is more pizza?
Uh-huh. Got pork on it though. I had to take it off.
Forgive me,
And then I had to
Farrakhan.
use the power of Christ to compel my pork juice off my
I mean, the
pizza.
game is not looking
Forgive
good for
me,
the Sparks,
Farrakhan.
but this is a pretty good party we've thrown.
Yeah.
We're always good. We're always good.
We
Now
put
the
together a
Sparks
great
on the other
gathering.
end,
Come on, Cousin
They
Plum.
can be better.
Oh, short. Yeah, she just don't got it tonight.
Hey,
Hey, we got pizza. We got sodas. I'm boy.
Tequila.
Yeah, we chilling.
Tequila.
No, that's hilarious. We still got time to catch up.
At the end of the quarter, we'll take a shot.
I already took mine. I keep going in now. Y'all I ain't waiting for y'all.
Oh, got it, money.
That's the hard back there?
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Because right now, 15 turnovers by the Sparks.
Hey, bring me a
How
napkin.
much
You know?
money do?
Yeah, can you bring me a napkin?
Whoa!
They know how to take care of the ball.
Right.
Well.
Do we have Kahari here?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Man, don't get out of Alabama.
oh,
They're joking.
I think we have been nonsense.
I
Go to my
God
Instagram.
bless you.
I'll be with Snoop. He blessed me with Chris.
Amen.
There's no way. I was just on Tuesday. Very much part.
Here we go.
I always see you as a health nut because every time I you doing this, I feel so self-conscious about my life and the fact that I ain't been in the gym. What? Does it help?
Every day.
They say
So much better be a muscle. Shut up. CBD is inside of THC.
test high, score high, score. Isn't that what it says?
Who did what? What did you
When
say?
you test high, work out high,
Oh, okay.
perform high.
I got a friend who got
67,
fired
49,
You did a good job anyway.
right.
68, 49, Vegas over Sparks. 4 minutes in the third.
Asia now 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists.
Asia.
Man, man.
That's what I was trying to figure
Come
out.
on.
Yeah.
Hey, can we set up another spot?
Okay, so I gotta ask the $1 million question.
That's $1 million question. Let's get it.
Does fruit belong on pizza?
Pineapple does.
Why, out of all the fruit, why pineapple?
The taste, I can't picture apples being on a pizza.
Have you ever tried it?
Oh, nah. Watermelon on pizza?
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah. I just- Pineapple is a good side. Just like you can put it in salad.
Watermelon, feta
You
cheese.
can put blueberries in salad. You can put
Yeah.
apples in
Pizza?
salad.
On pizza,
So I guess if you want blueberry
Strawberries.
pizza,
Asia Wilson is going unconscious.
if you want a blueberry pizza,
The Sparks are getting smacked by 22. That's why we talking
I know 72, 49.
We just
Aces
side note.
over
49 to
Sparks.
72.
It's just
Third
looking
quarter,
it's looking like the
3-10,
first quarter.
24.
Look, they don't got no fight.
to be dramatic, but this is not the way I need to end my week. This is a
How do you think it was going to end?
They beat the Aces twice last year.
That was also in LA.
No, it wasn't. I did one time
No, they're twice in LA.
No, both in
I
LA.
was about to say, we had that crust. I
Yeah.
need another crust. My
Because
crust
yeah, I
failed.
believe so. Those are the only two games we won for like a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. First one was like Ray Bro made those 2 3.
Yeah,
49 to
2-3.
And game
72.
2,
They
Stephen
should
Talent
be.
made it shot to go to overtime.
That's
Facts.
crazy.
See, Ray knows, you know.
We not the same team.
Ray knows. Up and
It's
coming
not the
national
same
games. The
season.
Sparks June 6th versus Dallas. Paige Beckers.
Oh, she's back. She
Paige
was
Beckers is playing.
Concussion,
Concussion
yeah,
protocol.
concussion.
She went into concussion protocol.
Yeah, concussion
Yeah.
protocol.
When today?
Today.
Yep, they put her on there
So
today.
she's out for at least 2 games.
Yeah, so she's gonna be out for a week. Hopefully, she's back for that game.
You still got to deal with Enrique.
Yeah,
I love me some.
but-
They might play better, like the old wings.
yeah.
Then Enrique-
They trying to adjust
Like the
to
old
Paige
wings.
Beckers.
These new wings is something else. These old wings is coming back.
But as y'all can see on there, I don't know where you guys are tuning in
I wonder
live.
how Kelsey Plum
Follow
feel
that
now.
right there, LA
Some
Sparks
people's shirts
Weekly.
is longer than that.
Show us
So
how
you
they
can pick
prefer.
days you do?
Yeah, you can pick.
Because
What you
Diana
prefer.
Taurasi was like, I'm not putting my
Yeah,
name
I'm
out.
putting-
I know, I was like, I'm like, I feel like I see-
She had the big old shirt. She like Allen Iverson. Yeah. She looking
Yeah.
like MJ in there. AI. AI had the big
What
shirt.
Diana
DJ,
Taurasi doing?
What would your draft day fit be?
My drive day fit. Like, I would wear all black.
I had to see
with a bunch
Bucket
of gold
7251.
Like a bunch of gold chains, gold earrings, gold nose ring. It would be like gold.
What would it take to get you in the dress?
I already been in the dress. I post a picture. Y'all want to see a picture?
Right now. Let's see it.
First of all,
Let me see. Let's see it right now. I need to see it right now.
Beta Sorority
Oh,
Miss Congeniality and Miss Black and Gold.
we need
Hey, so Zenas, if y'all want to be the halftime
oh my
performance,
God. I need to
come
see that.
through. And
We can get so many videos.
Yeah, we need to see that. I need
let's
to see
get
that.
some
Let me see
Zenas.
if I can find the video.
Let's get some alphas.
Yeah.
What is your talent? What can you
What
do?
Kappa? What is
If we have to do the
I'm a
whole-
writer.
Okay.
I'm a writer.
You can do something else. What else can you do?
Um,
You got something else. You know how to
I can
cook.
cook.
Yeah, see?
But DJ said no hot plates.
It definitely ain't no fucking hot
no
plate.
hot plate?
I mean, my bad, dog. I feel like I'm on YouTube.
What's your
This
sport?
one
TikTok
hanging
gonna
on
ban us. They gonna ban us.
YouTube.
What they saying on there?
What's your hidden talent?
What sport did you play before you?
What they saying? Kia,
Everyone knows I say.
love the show.
Me
Not
and
a
Ray will
fan
do
of
a duet.
KP.
We can
Singing?
both sing.
What?
Hey, shout out to
Karaoke?
Kia.
What type of karaoke?
Hey, we got 80. We got 80 going up.
Hey, we appreciate
Going
y'all
up.
for
We got 80
tuning
people
in.
tapping in.
That's
I
right.
don't know. We know so many different
80
platforms.
people
We need
tapping
to-
in.
we need to-
So we got you
I
in
know.
dress, we got y'all karaoke,
Yes.
we got your talent. That you don't eat the pepperoni. What's up with the pepperoni
I'm
on
a
the
tap
side?
dance. I'm a
For
tap
those
dance.
y'all who are in the chat, did y'all tell us what you
You
would
like
want your
pepperoni?
superhero power
Yeah,
to be?
Kia,
I
let us
love
know,
pepperoni.
Kia. If you had a superpower, what would your superpower be? Kia said she doesn't like KP being the number one option. That might be
I
repeated,
agree to
y'all.
that.
I'm letting y'all know.
I agree to
That
that.
might be.
Well, to be fair,
I agree to that too. I don't think
But,
KP
but
needs
who,
to
who should be number one?
Some
So
teams
right
don't
now they
need,
got two
some
number
teams
ones.
don't need a number
They got
one.
two.
Derek,
The Clippers are like that. The Clippers don't have a number
De'Aaron
one.
touch the ball just as much.
Derek has been the
They
number one.
initiated the offense through De'Aaron. She is
Yeah.
not the number one.
Let's.
KP is the number
Who
one.
averaged
But
the
who
most
they
shot
moving the
attempts?
offense through right now?
It looks
Nobody.
like
Yeah, nobody.
KP
Nobody.
So
needs
wouldn't
to be the number
Wouldn't
one
it
option.
make
She
sense
just needs to
then
be
to
off
move
the
the
ball.
offense once again through De'Aaron?
That's true.
Because we had some success with that. No?
No.
No, because if you're initiating the offense through De'Aaron, you're playing in a half court game. The Sparks don't excel in the half court setting. They excel when they're getting the ball off the rim and pushing the pace. A la
So you need
KP.
So that's why
But,
KP has to be your number
Odyssey
one.
can push the pace as well.
She can't be your
I-
number one.
I don't know. They be fumbling the ball at the
Whomever.
pace like that.
Because
Because they do shit like that.
Run the system.
Excuse
Right,
me.
right.
Oh, this ain't even
Push.
it. I was like,
That was a
yeah.
Derek chuckle like years ago.
You are
Like
07.
right now.
07.
Good God, girl.
That's like let's see. Let's see. Oh, I gotta see that.
Yo, pick that.
No, no, she's fine.
Kia, Mike, what's up, y'all?
my God.
How you doing?
Thanks for tapping in.
Mr. Geniality.
Wow.
DJ.
Wow.
Singer of the year.
DJ killing us. Got your new name.
Like, how long
Homecoming prom
Oh,
queen.
yeah, damn. That's
You
DJ
show-
killing us.
Y'all put that to the camera. Put that to the whole camera.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
the comeback.
Oh my God. Put it on the
DJ.
Everybody see that.
Smoke.
Man.
There we go. Emma Cannon.
No, De'Aaron.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
De'Aaron with the putback. 20-point lead.
So when she wear her hair up like that,
We
she
only
don't
down
fire.
20.
You look
We
good.
only down 20.
You look nice.
Right,
like
it's
that,
always a
girl. You look
possibility.
nice now, but don't matter.
Anyway, that's probably one of the last times I
Oh,
was.
DJ.
She had her hair with the slick bang.
Good goddamn.
Whole way down.
Come on, Odyssey.
Come on, push.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Good things happen when they push.
No, that
Eric's
was
over here
that was
bullshit.
that
You
was
over here
nothing.
fired up by DJ in a dress.
That was a little.
We're not on the same page.
Everybody got to run. People got to run with the players, but
Man,
they
she
got to play.
She gotta
They
get
got
up.
to they got to be running, run. We
Okay,
need
can I say
everybody
an
to run.
unpopular opinion?
What?
Go for it.
I do not think Cam coming back is going to make us better.
It ain't gonna have a drastic change.
Oh, that's cap.
Now
I don't think it's gonna
defensively,
Because
defensively, she changed the
Whole
whole
lot.
team. Yeah.
Well, the reason why
Say
I don't
Anthony
think
Davis.
is because
Floyd
I've
Mayweather.
seen her in practice and coaches talked about this as well. And she said that she's just not rushing herself. So for me, when you say you're not rushing yourself, it's because there's a maybe not necessarily.
Well, yeah, it takes time for her to come back.
Well, I'm saying it's a
Yes,
mental.
ATF.
It's a
There you
mental-
go.
It's kind of like
There
when
you
get in a
go.
car
Focus
accident
on that
and then
mid.
you get
Always
behind the
focus on
wheel
that
the first
three.
time, you're a little.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of trepidation there.
for sure she'll make the Sparks better in general. Probably not this season.
Tired of them
Not
shit
this
threes.
season. I'm not
Listen.
saying ever.
What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
okay.
no.
Did y'all think I meant?
I didn't, yeah.
Okay.
For 7
We're about to
Right,
kick her
and
off.
why they feel low.
She was gonna be the first ejection from the live show.
This
right?
season, because she's gonna have sea legs under her, baby.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And so I don't think
So they 35 from the three and they
Right.
49%.
Yeah, they're getting better now.
I told
But
Eli,
again,
I
6
said, just make sure you win the Juju Watkins sweepstakes. He said, if that's the case, he wouldn't be here. And
He
we
told me
know
that too.
Eli's not
He's
going
not
to be
there.
here. So,
He told me that if they don't make the playoffs, am I allowed to say that? Well, you didn't tell me that's what I'm saying. He told me if they don't make the playoffs this year, his job is in jeopardy, which makes sense that he got another one.
Get the rebound, go.
Opportunity.
Much.
Moving to Canada, being the first.
And then we and now
Right
we
there,
know
she
somebody
wide
that can
open.
let us
Look
stay
at
with
that.
him and
I
we
don't
can
know
bring
why
him
they
there.
I need a meeting.
now,
Yeah,
now
they
look,
really
look
don't.
at how much
She was
stagnation
right
there is.
there.
Bucket.
Thank you. No ball? What? They
Yeah, that
finna
was
review
a-
it.
Did they count?
Did they count it? Let's see.
She finna review it.
Jerica looks angry.
Don't she?
Cause that's her former team. She wants to
She
smack
red?
them. Let's see. Is it a foul?
No, I don't think so.
Illegal.
Yeah. Look, she holding it.
Oh yeah, that's
Jerica said, "Get off of me. I'm Mama D. Don't hold me. I'm Mama D. Don't hold me."
Jules sold it. She sold that. That wasn't real.
Look,
Yeah.
the game
That's
is
a
I
flop.
feel like every player in the WNBA should take.
Now,
I
in
should
the
be able to.
WNBA, this
I can do it. I can
does
do it.
is tanking a good thing?
It depends on where you at. So here's the thing for the Sparks though, because in my
no,
opinion,
you
if
got
you
a
can
lot
get
on
Juju, you do whatever you can to get Juju, right? But Reagan and everybody else has talked about they've built this team this year to win now.
I don't know
You said
about
Ellis
that.
Park.
This is what-
TikTok or Instagram?
This is what they don't give me the face.
Okay.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying what
I'm
they
like,
say.
I don't know about
Shout
that.
out to y'all that's on Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
watching.
Did you not hear?
Shout
it?
out to
Did you not
y'all.
hear
I'm gonna make sure I
Reagan
send y'all
say
some
that?
messages.
They want, yeah, they
like.
They
But-
said that we have built this team to win now.
This year.
That,
This
I'm
year.
pretty sure the Angels, the built their
There go
team to
Juju right
compete
there.
for a
Look
World
at that.
Series title.
But do you say it out loud though?
Mama ain't.
This is what I'm saying,
Why-
because
how
when
did
you
we
say it
get
out loud,
baseball?
it makes it real. So now us as reporters,
I think he's,
we
I think
know
he's
that you
comparing.
have this precedent. So now we're going to be asking questions like, because I don't know if you saw. I asked Coach,
Yeah, it
uh,
wasn't that much.
are you still feeling out what lineups you should put in at
Yeah.
different times? And Jerica did the whole eye roll, like she was so annoyed by that question, and I get it. But I'm operating from the stance that y'all went on this whole platform in media day, and when
Said
Kelsey Plum
playoffs,
came in,
yeah.
and y'all said y'all built this team to win right now. So I'm
Mhm.
asking right now questions.
That's why
which
you
is why
never-
I struggle when I hear them talking about, oh, this is going to take time and we have to build it.
Right.
We need
But
patience.
did
We've
you
been
not
hearing
know
this
that?
for 3 years.
I know,
Well,
but
I've been hearing it for 3
Oh.
years.
But it's a new coach. I did not expect her. If Kurt Miller couldn't get him to the playoffs, I did not
Bro, their
expect
entire
it.
team was injured. That was their first year without
That's an issue now.
That was their first year without Mika.
Guys, the Sparks led in injuries the last 2 years.
Exactly.
The time in the league did it
So-
this year too.
He just said
So how are you holding Kurt in contempt when his players are injured?
I didn't know.
Like hell.
I didn't hire and
Kurt
fire
is
him.
not-
Don't
he
talk
didn't
to me.
get fired. He got
It
a
was
job.
it was
Yeah,
a,
he
it was
went
a
to
mutual.
Dallas.
It was a mutual.
Yeah,
The Rays are united, okay?
he got a better job.
But let's watch this.
You
They
can
didn't
spell right.
they didn't count the three.
Erica's not
Another
good at
miss.
free throw.
I know that this year she struggled at the free throw line.
Yeah.
But they didn't count the three. 2 shots for De'Erica. She misses the first one. Nice mohawk by the ref.
Yeah, that's fire.
This
This is the first game. that
De'Erica has no routine when she shoots free throws. Like
She
she
just go up there and shoot.
won the only NBA like WNBA players I ever seen.
Might as well turn the gun sideways.
68%.
Jackie Ray.
Yeah.
Jackie Young
Period
with the
defense
layup.
sucks.
They're
It sucks.
no, they're
It sucks.
they can't play defense outside. They can't guard other guards.
Now, who said we wasn't gonna get beat by 40? Who said that?
No, I said
Better.
I did. I was
Okay.
one.
Because
Yeah,
we're
I was
close.
looking forward to
Go.
the pace, 20,
We not gonna get beat.
Oh, well, the
Hey,
last 2 games it was
Hey,
bad.
80,
hold on,
80 59, 80 to 59. Aces over the Sparks. We're on a break. They go into the
It's
fourth
better
quarter.
this
He's supposed
game,
to do a shot.
absolutely.
Yeah, I got cups.
For the
We
last.
have a comment from QT71.
Oh, Q-Tay, I like that name.
How in the world will they win now when they won 8 games last season?
8 and
Because
32.
we got better.
You know ball.
Q-Tay, thank you for
Q-Tay.
your question. Thank you.
You
Come
know
on
ball.
to the front. I'm gonna touch your hand when
Because
I
I'm
say that.
told
We better now. We was down bad last time. We
What
had
makes them
different
better this
players.
year?
We
'Cause
got.
of Kelsey
We
Plum.
had a point guard this year. That's how.
Q-Tay.
I don't
Because
care.
Q-Tay.
I don't care.
Look at me.
I don't
Yeah.
that sounds
I'm
bad, but I
excited
don't
for
care.
this.
Because here's the thing,
Look at
again,
me.
and
Yeah.
I'm going back to this, but
You're
when you
not
come
tripping.
out the blocks with,
I
I'm
hear you.
swatting at y'all, I'm sorry.
I
But when you
understand.
come out the block and you do this whole grandiose
Because
welcome
I
to
know.
AP, and you talk
And I'm
about, yes, we're doing everything we can. We're investing in players. We're doing this, that, and the third to win right now.
It's about being realistic
You-
and being
you-
unrealistic.
Realistically, hold on. Realistically
I understand
speaking,
that.
what you should have
It's
done
been
is you
six.
should, and this is no
This is the sixth
disrespect
game right
to
here.
Coach Roberts. I love her. I think she's fantastic for
She
the
should have
team.
never said that.
I think she's fantastic for the team, but I think it's going to take about 3 years for that to develop. Now, if you're
Will
looking at,
she make the
if-
third year?
if you're looking at
I
a
hope
3-year
they do
development,
because
you
you
shouldn't
need
let go
3
of
years to
Kurt.
get
I
it
don't
going.
think this is
True,
gonna
I
take
think-
I don't think
3
they
years.
did Kurt bad.
You
It's just
shouldn't have
2
let
years.
go of Kurt.
I think
Kurt needed this year. This would have been the year we would have seen something different.
I don't think so. I think Kurt was doing the same job Lynn doing because everybody injured.
thank you.
All the
Oh, like
players
the-
are injured.
Like,
Like
they
his-
were
like
in his first 2
years.
seasons.
But you would have had the continuity that you said that you need
But,
in order to.
hey, but wait, but the only difference
This is my first year covering the
young
Sparks,
coach,
though.
young players, let them grow
So
together.
first.
Where you have a veteran coach who
But
maybe
you didn't
Kurt
say
Miller
that,
was
bro.
kind of
You
like,
said
hey,
win
man,
right now.
I don't want to try to.
There's
They're
no,
not-
you know.
She said she's not rebuilding.
Y'all are still giving up. hope.
Everybody,
Hold
doing-
on.
there's some. She's
I'm not-
supposed to say
She was
that.
like-
It's more like
To
said
Mitt's
this is
point,
not a
she didn't even
rebuild.
like us using the term rebuild.
Yeah,
don't
she
have
said
to.
this is not
Yeah.
a rebuild.
In the WNBA, you can start off like this and still make a deep playoff push. It's not time for us to give up yet.
Oh yeah.
It's nowhere near.
They
the
lose
same-
this
I
game.
love
They're
your
2 and
Hey,
5.
DJ, did you march on Washington? I had a dream one day.
Let me take a shot for that.
We
Because
are-
I believe that one day,
Okay, this is the church of delusion. All right.
Black folks and white folks will
This
come
is the
together.
totally
part
win again.
of the positivity.
Baby.
Yes, Lord.
One day too.
Yes,
Baby,
Lord.
hear me though. We are
Yes.
down by way too much.
Other than that,
Wait a
Valkyrie.
minute.
The
And
score
listen,
is.
KP, yeah, don't you know?
Yes,
Hey,
Lord.
so just to think about their losses, who they lost
80
to?
to
Can we
59.
talk
They
about
lost to the
that?
Valkyries, bro.
That's
Who
the
did-
one bad
just
loss.
think about who they
But they
won.
beat them twice.
Who they,
No, I
who
know,
did
that's
they
true.
win
That's-
to? They won. They lost to everybody.
The Valkyries.
But Valkyrie
Valkyries.
beat 2 other teams too.
Listen,
But the Valkyries
I'm
are
not worried about
They
this. I don't
getting
care
better.
about the 2 other
They getting-
teams.
I'm not worried about tomorrow. What happens on that mountain?
Woo!
They lost
Yes, Lord.
to the Valkyries,
Yeah,
New franchise.
it's all right.
But here's the thing.
which is
no,
completely.
it's not all right.
It's
It
not.
completely throws the we need time and continuity.
Yeah, I
Because they
Because
didn't have that.
exactly. They're a new franchise coming out the gate.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me update. Let me update. So Q-Tay said FP1. They need to win 20 games to get into the playoffs. You're right. We're not at a point. Let's do the math.
2 and 5.
Okay?
I got
We
them to
are
win
2 and
18
5.
games.
So when do we panic? What game
Soon
is
to
it?
be 2 and 6.
I just want to put it on my
20.
board right now.
2
The
and 4.
numbers.
You got
2 and
the
5.
math
They'll be
is
2 and
not-
5.
They only need 19 points.
That's only
Yeah.
7 3-pointers, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, Q-Tay is on our side. She said, "Give them time to get healthy."
Give
I'm
them
not
time
mad
to
at your
get
narrative, but
healthy.
I've just been a Sparks fan a long
maybe
time.
maybe
I know how
maybe
this goes.
maybe the Spark
When
season
Cam
starts
return.
after the All-Star break.
Cam's not gonna make this better this
You're crazy. Yes,
season.
you is.
Cam
I
is
heard
not,
you under
listen,
what?
write it down, take a picture.
Oh,
Cam is not gonna make it better this season.
Yes,
Not this
Offensively,
season.
offensively,
He is
no.
not.
Defensively, she changes everything.
Yeah. You monitor Instagram. I'm gonna monitor YouTube. I'm
I'm gonna monitor reality
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm telling y'all.
Right. I didn't come here to be real.
Hey, this might be Jackie Ray last time.
Go ahead and get your pizza.
I love that.
Get your
Came in at
pizza.
the right time.
It's
She said, "I'm gonna monitor reality on y'all."
I
That's fire.
refuse.
We about to get Jackie Ray out. This
So
is
what's
the
y'all
LA
questions
Sparks.
for the Sparks
No,
tonight?
that's
The
it.
first time I got
No.
kicked
After Ray, put back.
That's her first basket.
First
Baby,
basket
baby.
in 4 quarters. That's not like her. That's
Yeah.
not like her. So we're gonna give her a pass because that's not like
It's
her.
been a terrible week.
Y'all said they didn't have no bench.
They
It
don't.
should be-
They started
it should-
just killing.
So what are you guys' questions post game?
What happened? That's all I got.
You need specific questions.
All I got is what
So, okay,
happened.
so let's talk about that though,
Jackie?
because here we go.
Yeah.
We went through this for the last 4 years. When
Yeah.
you start losing, it becomes very
The questions
difficult
become
to
the
ask
same.
a good
What-
question.
Yeah.
Because what we really want to say is, the hell y'all gonna do to fix this?
Yeah.
There's your question.
Right?
What the hell you gonna do to fix this?
Shouts out to SA, staying with the ball there, got it back in.
Not all of us having to take a mental break to be like, what's she just? Oh,
Hey, their
yeah,
bench
yeah.
only has 10 points. They're led by 27 and 11,
Let me stop.
5 assists from Asia Wilson, 15 Chelsea Gray,
Anybody in the
22
positive?
Jackie Young. Sparks are led
The bench.
15 with
Okay.
Odyssey
Okay.
Sims
Okay,
and
it must be
14 and
positive.
8.
Okay, cool.
Starters.
Oh, here
Yeah.
go a good question.
But-
Here go a good
Let me
question.
hear it.
Obviously, there's times in the game where players get frustrated. Have you talked to them about not showing that through their body language?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because some of it,
Who is
They're
that
not
question
like-
for?
that means you're
Is
going to
that
have
for
to
the-
say
is that
that
for
you
coach?
see that.
That's for coach. That'd be for
Okay.
coach.
You
What do you think her response is gonna be?
she gonna be snapping.
Well, I'm not gonna ask that because
We are in the studio. Watch party. Make sure y'all tap in the press conference.
Tap, tap, tap.
It's looking like the Sparks are getting steamrolled here.
They're about to come back. They coming back. They
Looks
coming back.
They
That's the right with a dunk.
Okay, that's right.
No, she just let it up. She just let it up. Breakaway
Man,
layup.
4
Man.
points, good.
I'm not gonna
That
ask
should be a
that
4-point
because
layup.
during the pregame, I said, hey, so during the last game, it seemed like the questions in the room were kind of, like, oh no, we've been here before. We
Yeah.
know what's coming.
Yeah.
Does that perceived doubt that's happening, does that add fuel to the
She didn't
fire
like
for
that.
De'Erica
She's on.
and Kelsey? And no, it wasn't that she didn't like it. She heard it differently because she was like, there is no doubt in our locker room. And
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about the doubt in the locker room.
Yeah.
I was talking
But, hey,
about there's the constant doubt that's coming from media and fans.
I like this.
And so I'm not asking nothing that's gonna piss her off
Because
again.
Our
Right,
job
right.
as journalists is to ask the bubbly questions to make them feel good, but then also to ask the tough ones
Yeah, you have
that
to.
might piss them off. That's how you get both sides of it. So
But I had to text Joshua and be like, can you tell her that's how she answered it? Is not how I meant it.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
I wasn't,
it
I
is
wasn't
what it
implying
is.
that De'Erica and Kelsey have
you are in
doubt
LA.
the
You
Yeah.
want
I
people
was
to care about your
implying that
product.
We have doubt.
No, yeah, hey, when you're in LA, you want people to care about your product. You have to win. The moment you
Nah,
start
man.
losing, no one
I'm glad
cares.
you saying that. The Sparks also got to, as an organization, they got to do a better job
They
of
should
promote
marketing
like
the
this.
team.
No,
I
yeah,
haven't
that's
seen one billboard. I haven't seen one ad on the bus.
No.
I haven't heard one commercial on the radio.
That's true.
I haven't seen one commercial on TV.
I hope
So
they listening to
if you literally don't know anything about the WNBA, there's no visibility. There's absolutely none.
That's true. Right.
So at what point does the organization take a vested interest in their product?
Right.
Hey, wait, what's the biggest thing in LA? What's the biggest thing LA is known for?
Me.
Other than us.
The Clips.
The LA.
No.
Who?
No. When you think of LA,
Entertainment.
Winning.
entertainment, what comes with entertainers, right?
Winning.
Right.
Why don't you have videos of entertainers on social media saying, yo, make sure y'all tap in with the sport? Like, y'all can reach out to these
I mean,
celebrities.
KD been on the bench.
I was
3
about to
times.
say,
He clearly
KD
got,
Yeah,
you
but
know
he
what
not
I'm
from LA. You could get like
It don't
that's what the
matter.
Dodgers do. the Rams do it. They
Yeah.
utilize what LA is known for.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Celebrities to
something.
promote what they have.
Very
Sparks
true.
don't do it
In the
enough.
WNBA
Hey, wait.
season,
They're only down.
They're only down
14
14
games. With Kelsey Plum at the free throw line.
Let's go.
But they
Chelsea
gonna
Plum
get, they
at the
gonna
free
get
throw
right
line,
there
so-
and be down by 4.
But this is what they do. They scratch and claw to get back in the game.
Yeah,
And
they
then
get down.
Every season.
And see, that's the question I might
Yeah.
ask
sounds
though.
like every
How
outside
frustrated
guy
do
always
you
tries
become?
to be good, but he's never quite good enough.
I think that's the question I would ask Coach is how, like, as a
Why do
coach,
y'all
how
like
do
to
you
come back
feel
like that? I don't
that,
like
like, what type of frustration do you get from
Yeah.
your team seems to always get these holes, but they fight back. Like, how frustrated are you that you can't get them to play like that for 40 minutes?
But bro,
But she always asks for 40 minutes.
but bro,
Always.
So
they
I
did
need her
this
to talk
last
about it.
year.
She got
Oh,
40
of
minutes
course,
for
This was
one,
the
2
same.
games.
This was the same thing last year
Oh yeah.
with a different
I didn't watch
coach.
it
And
last year.
this is what the point I was trying to make to her earlier. Like it's new for you. It's not new for us. This is for me, my 4th rodeo.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
same
Same. 14.
Whack. We got this. No, you don't. You don't.
Is it darker than the Derek Fisher days?
So here's the thing about
Ooh.
Derek Fisher.
No.
Derek Fisher, in my opinion, didn't want to be here. He was trying to use this as
I
a
wasn't
stepping
here for
stone
that,
to get
so I
back to
don't
the
know.
NBA.
Yeah, I feel
So
it too.
that's why that didn't
I
Yeah, I
came
should
in
have let
this
him to
year.
high school.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And
Didn't make it make sense.
You know?
But
He's back on
This-
TV.
Oh,
no, I
I
thought
didn't
he
know
went to high school for a second.
He's not back. He's not
Crespi,
Oh, okay.
WNBA, shout out to the history
And
of
this is
W.
no dig because I love, and I do think in 3 years, if we're sitting in these exact same seats in 3 years, I think
Simone,
we will all be exponentially happier with where the Sparks are. But that's not what you
Angel, look at
Yeah.
Angel.
said. You said
Yeah.
you built this team to win today.
That's what you said.
That's what you
Yeah.
said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
In media
No,
day.
but they're supposed to say, like, most teams,
No,
you
you're
go,
not. You're supposed to
only
be
a few teams show up. When you got
You
KP,
supposed to under,
But you gotta
what
think
is it
about your
called?
leaders.
Under
Something and over.
Nah,
over deliver.
Yeah.
but you got, when you have KP, De'Erica, Azare on your team, you can't come out and say, yeah, we're a rebuilding team. So it's like, why the hell we here
You
playing
don't even have to
big
say that.
minutes?
You just can say
We're
you're
gonna
here
show
to
up
play.
regardless.
Yeah,
ain't
but
got
you
to sell
gotta-
it to us.
And then it's LA. They want to try to tease LA for a
The
winner.
problem is this would fly. If this was Denver, my hometown, Denver is a sports town. They don't care if you winning or losing. They show
Oh
up.
yeah, facts.
LA's not that
Much to do
town.
out
No, you got
LA
it.
is
Too much
that
to do
town.
out there. It's so
too much to do.
LA
gotta
is like
win
you
in
gotta
LA.
win. That's the only way people
No
care about you.
excuses. No
Yeah,
nothing.
just open up a
Chill.
Corona and chill.
Yeah.
I ain't about to waste
I'm
my
not gonna waste
time.
my
on
watch y'all losing by 30 and 40.
Saturday.
I play 2K.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Life is. You don't want to be stressed losing years off your age watching the Sparks
That's why I
sometimes.
be talking. That's why I be turning.
Oh
the Lakers
Lord,
on.
look how she looking.
Man,
But you're
She
a
a dog.
Pacers fan though. How you feel about your Pacers not closing it out?
Pacers fan.
she a
No,
Laker
but you
fan.
from
Yeah,
Indiana.
that's-
She don't claim them.
Oh.
Yeah. Just like-
Hey, they cut it to 13. KP can make it a 12-point game
They can cut it to
with
12.
just under 6 minutes remaining, and she makes it a
Uh-oh, look
12-point
at
game.
that.
Let's see.
All right, let's
12-point
go,
game.
Sparks.
Let's
Fight
go.
back.
They
Get
need
up.
4 threes.
Girl, get up.
Get off the ground. Fight.
They need stops. They can't match points though.
Now I just want it to be noted for the record that I said we were not going to lose by 40 points.
And we did.
Bad help. Lead
Okay,
off.
this is where they can
Rebound,
go.
let's go. Push,
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 push, push, push.
Gotta push the ball. Gotta
Gotta
push
start. You
it.
only
They're
got
not,
5
I'm
minutes.
glad they're not panicking. They look like they still got.
Yeah, but they need some transition buckets, some quick buckets.
Let's see what they can
They
do.
got a lot of turnovers, so they're probably trying to take care of the ball.
Pick and roll.
Screen. Cuts. Nobody moving to the ball. Come on. Julie.
Yeah.
10-point game.
Clean. That was kind of clean.
He like-
KP.
Turn up, KP.
This is the time.
That was kind of clean, KP. Okay.
This
I
is the
see
time.
you.
But if they can get it under 6 with 3 minutes remaining, they got a chance at this game.
They do. Okay, we'll see.
They can get it. If they down by 5 or
They're
less,
still alive.
they still got a chance.
Okay.
But it
Stop
comes
her.
to getting stops.
That's a good
Board. Push.
Wow. I don't
What
like that
a
call.
bogus call.
There you go. Bogus. I ain't heard that in a minute. We used to say that all the time.
That's
That ref is a
tough.
real weirdo.
That's tough.
Say that again.
Weirdo.
With a
I think the
capital
ball was on the
W.
floor, though, so it's
Nah, it
not
was. It's on the
out.
floor on the rebound. For those
it
who
count,
not
make it
tuning in
count.
to the game, we got you covered.
Bad
10-point
shot.
game for Aces
Now watch the back door.
over the
Watch the
Sparks.
back door.
4:36
Watch the
remaining.
back door.
Make him take a bad shot.
No, she doesn't go back. Yep.
No,
There
you
you go.
gonna force a bad shot.
Hands up, box out.
Yep.
Violet.
That's
Good stop.
24, okay.
Ray,
Back in it, playing defense.
defense brings you back.
That's a bad shot.
Okay, Becky, I told you she's gonna be pulling on the hoodie.
Put
shirt.
on them hoodie.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
anybody
She mad. You see how she
that
pushed her hair
follows me
across her
knows
head?
in any sport,
Make
I'm
it
telling
run,
you, the
make it
most
run.
important aspect of the game is defense. I understand scoring puts butts in the seats, but if you don't play no defense, you're not gonna win.
There you go.
Come on, Azure.
Easy.
Yeah,
Oh,
eight-point
see
game.
what you got, 6?
Azure.
Check back to the
I know,
bathroom.
maybe it was that.
We're about to send y'all back.
Dear Kelsey's gonna be on.
We're about to send y'all back.
It's always them two.
Oh, we need to stop. They need all
Don't
stops.
let 'em
They
get
need
there.
all stops.
They
They don't
get
get
that
it stopped.
easy. That was easy. for
Jackie
Very
Young.
So we've all seen it where the bottom bowl wasn't even filled. How many more games can the Sparks lose before we're back to not even having the bottom bowl?
I mean, it's not filled now. So
Yeah, they close.
No,
I think the bowl will still be filled because they cute. I know that sounds crazy, but these are gorgeous.
what do you mean by that?
The girls
You
are
mean that
gorgeous.
they're look. They're
Are they?
I work in marketing, so
I don't look at them like
I
that.
look at what people look like. So they're gorgeous.
Come on, De'Erica.
Marketing is phenomenal.
Azure for three.
I know what they do.
Dang,
I see how they're working
miss.
on the marketing.
And y'all, this is my
See the
last.
director-
Are we gonna take this
direction
shot together or not? Because I got a baby. Oh, I thought we were supposed to do.
We are. I got cups.
Pressure's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, pressure's coming up.
Cheers. To,
Jackie Ray talked about his last game, guys.
I got a monster.
Weren't you one of them that said y'all were
Remove
faded?
all the cups with the pressure.
No, I only say that because
I think Chelsea might like the cups.
obviously.
Yeah, she can
No,
say
I
that.
understand. I can say that. Yeah.
Ah,
Good dish. Come on, Odyssey.
I like this shit.
Cookies.
Cookies.
stop her, Kelsey.
Jackie Young.
Chelsea's like, I'm no.
Too strong.
No,
Okay, push.
De'Erica.
See, Odyssey has to know that
Hey,
she
yo, we
can
got
push the ball
time.
up too.
This would be an amazing comeback.
But they
This would-
need-
this would
they
shift the
need-
narrative.
to convert
And
right
I would
here.
take back most of the stuff.
Oh!
Good
Why
block.
you just let them do one beat the whole
Yeah,
thing?
nobody helping. Come on, Odyssey,
Never
stop the ball.
That's the thing. Where's the help? Where's the fundamentals?
Watch out.
Say
Watch
it.
out.
Nah, not against. Counting.
And that's the
Wow.
MVP.
Yep,
That's it.
That's the end of the game right
There you go.
there.
Yep, that's it.
That was it.
Top.
Close. Was
it.
not close enough.
Get there, and then they don't.
I mean, in their defense, it's Asia.
That's Asia Wilson.
It's Asia.
It's Miss I have my own shoe.
Oh yeah, they haven't practiced enough basic fundamentals for me. Yeah.
They only beat
Wow.
threes.
Tough bucket. Sparks gave us a little hope.
Let's get the show started. Let's go. Get the post game started, y'all. The Sparks have had a tough time playing and being competitive. Today they are playing.
No, they're competitive.
I mean, I'm just staying competitive throughout the entire
Staying
game.
competitive.
Because
Playing
a
a full
14-point deficit, 3/4 of the game is not my definition of.
Yeah, most of this game. They got 4 players in double figures, but it starts with defense.
How many does the
Okay.
Aces have?
They aren't getting any stops, and they just have to play better basketball. DJ.
Better basketball.
Yeah, the press conference will be starting. We're gonna roll right into that. But
Yeah.
let's keep our free-form conversation on what we seeing happening. Oh,
Yeah.
even like this stop here.
The Sparks are going to play one great quarter.
Maybe
That's
two.
going to get them right there,
Yeah.
right there.
And then they stop.
Have
And then
they
the other
have they
three-
give us
And
that?
then- okay, so why
That's
can't
what I was looking.
why can't what happens in that one quarter carry over?
Now-
Why is that?
Now
Yeah,
that
of course.
is $1 million question.
That is the definite.
Because if I had the answer,
Last post
I'd be on the bench.
On the sideline,
team.
yeah.
Right.
I think it's like effort and intensity and like.
Oh, that was my girl right there. I
So
forgot
let
her
me
name.
ask you a question.
That's a coaching
Is
issue.
any of this? Can we attribute any of this to the positionless system?
no,
No.
It's
You wanna
good
know why?
leaders.
I was just asking.
It makes you free.
In any sport as well as life, wins and losses come down to 3 things: energy, discipline, and focus.
Mhm.
I agree.
Come on, he the preacher.
So,
This is much preaching we gonna get.
Yeah,
so
but it's on your
the
leaders.
Sparks are going to give you that 3 in spurts. It's a matter of maintaining the focus for 4 quarters. They don't do that. It's maintaining.
But who is that
energy
on?
for 4 quarters?
My
They don't
question is,
do
who
it.
is it on? For me, as you know, I coach high school basketball, so I couldn't be on the court, so I can't do it.
And you
It
and I
has
both
to be
know.
players on
You
the
and I
court.
both know it's only so much the coach can tell you
Yeah.
because you're gonna tune them out.
Yeah, you have to put. That's why I said, who is talking to the team
Well,
to
De'Arca
keep
said
them
she's
fired
not
up?
vocal. She's already said
So
that
boom,
numerous
she's
times.
not doing it.
So I'm gonna ask you. Let's say the worst person on the team had the best hands on the team. You got to see him when you go into the locker room. You messing
That
up.
don't help though,
What you mean it don't help?
because he's not playing in the game.
Don't matter.
Like Udonis
But he's holding
Haslem.
you accountable though.
Like
He's
Udonis,
holding you accountable.
it works for so long, but eventually, bro, you're not even on the court. If everybody on the court not making each other
There's
accountable,
got to be somebody
can't
on the
do
team that's
anything.
doing that.
But it's somebody. You saw when Jimmy Buckets was down there. Udonis, you know what I'm saying? He intervened on his full behalf.
but you had Jimmy, who can be that guy to be on the court to
But
tell
it don't
everybody,
matter.
get
Can it be the
yourself
coach?
together.
Huh?
It has to be a player.
It can't.
be
It
the
has to
coach.
be.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because
The general's not out there fighting. The soldiers have to do the
it
work.
has to be somebody on the team, because if you remember I think it was the last game, they took forever to come into that media.
Because it's the coach.
Which means that you think that entire conversation was from coach? You don't think that there was anyone in that locker room?
No, the players have to speak up.
Yeah,
on
I
I
don't
don't
that
think
person
nobody's
would've
in the
been.
locker room really
Who might
talking.
have a question? Some texting.
Mike
Josh.
Hill.
Okay, Eric. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nate, you're good.
Another
Me,
Another
will you have a
turnover.
question, anything?
No.
Ray? No. Okay.
Azarelli, and she misses.
Because she ain't been shooting.
They took away
She gotta
Azarelli.
get
man.
warmed
They
up.
Can I ask the body language question, or is that inappropriate?
No, it's not.
Fair question.
Because she
you
mentioned
just
it.
gotta
She
understand
opened
what
that
type
up.
of answer
She
you might
opened-
get.
She opened that up.
But you
games
just
ago.
gotta understand what type of answer you might get. But it's a fair. You're a journalist. You can ask the tough questions.
Right. But she seems to be irritated.
Hey,
with
that-
the girl.
They're
It don't
losing.
matter.
She has to be irritated.
Like,
Yeah, she should already.
I
If she
love
mad,
losing.
if she's only mad at you, that's a problem.
Right. She should be mad at. Never mind.
She needs to be flipping over Gatorades,
Right. Come
kicking
on.
over high
Some
heels.
Bobby Knight.
She
Thank
needs to
you.
tell them,
There you
stop
go,
coming
SA.
into the games looking cute.
Oh,
I
that's
need
Dewey.
y'all to come
Sweat.
girl,
Sweat
thank you.
pants.
I have a team rule. No
Until we
eyelashes.
win 3 straight.
All tunnel fits got to be sweats
Yeah.
and tennis shoes. You coming?
That don't have nothing to do with it.
She get dressed when
She
look
feels good
she
getting
feel
dressed.
Play good.
I feel that, but I do agree with Eric. Some of y'all cannot possibly see straight through them butterfly eyelashes.
I don't
Man.
know. I seen a lot of girls see a lot of
Yeah, got
things
bucket.
with eyelashes.
Asia
I just know when
see
I wear
buckets in
normal
her
size
eyelashes.
My
Yeah,
eyes
but it's Asia
eventually
Wilson,
get
Ooh,
heavy.
spin while you reach. With a help defense, layup. Asia Wilson doing what Asia Wilson
Look at that body.
does. It's looking tough. 93-79, 1 minute and 12 seconds left.
32 points.
32, 33,
It's
6.
not God being like,
With
okay,
the
I'm
rebound.
bounce.
It's okay, I guess.
10 rebounds is wild.
Nah, it's Asian.
Let
That's
me
what
look.
it
Let me
is.
see what my prize picks. Is they?
Do your introduction on your prize picks.
Who I did?
Yeah. Tell everybody what you did.
Hey, so we a little slow here on
Mentally
the
or physically?
watching it. We're
54
22.5
seconds left,
seconds on the actual
79,
game.
Oh, so this is behind?
Yeah, we're always
Where's that?
behind here.
Okay.
The only people who actually came through was the Erica Hamby and John Claude Jones. Kiki
Oh, this
Uriah fan didn't do it. Kelvin
Oh, both.
Plum didn't do it.
Baller.
Oh my God!
Yep.
Cooked.
Laziness.
We're cooked. Hey, so for all of those who are watching the game live, the game is final. 96-81. LA Sparks lose.
Who's sitting right there?
They are now 2 and
Is that
5.
what we said when we asked the question? What is that? Is that the hot
I'm
seat?
gonna move it right there.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, for card.
Production for DJ and cards.
oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a perfect picture for this.
Grab that.
I'm enjoying something.
You need some help?
Nah, you about to join us. Get ready, Kahar. You in the middle too.
Why?
Oh.
He's not gonna.
He's not doing it.
Who's not joining?
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
is that the hot seat? Everybody gonna sit to talk to coach?
This is our confession. I'm gonna be like,
All
I'm
right,
crashing out.
confessions.
Yeah.
We thought we was gonna
I'm
win. We
crashing
got beat
out.
by Asia.
Crashing out.
We are good.
But 96-81, it's a final. The Sparks are now 2-5 after falling. Their next game will be Sunday at home against the Mercury, who they played earlier this year and lost 89-86. Yeah, just
Alyssa Thomas might be out.
another
Oh, is she?
issue.
She didn't play today.
Okay,
Oh, okay,
so she
okay.
might be.
So, Statu, we just got to fight Statu. And she also didn't have a great game. They lost.
No, you're good.
Lynn Roberts having her, just rookie coach, adjusting to the W. And they face a great Aces team that's going to be there at the end, and they lose.
Dang!
Hopefully,
I didn't see that.
Oh my
Really?
God.
yeah, 35, 13 rebounds.
How do you
6
allow
assists, 3 blocks.
35 points?
When it's Asia Wilson
Asia
that happens?
Wilson
Asia
is
Wilson.
who can stop her?
That's
There was
bad.
nobody who
COVID can stop it.
COVID.
COVID?
Yeah.
You
Probably
say
the only
COVID
thing.
or
That's probably the
COVID?
COVID probably the only thing can stop
She-
her.
If that's the case, and if I would be,
She probably-
happy-
She's
I would
hearing
be
all
expecting
this.
people with COVID and be like, go sneeze on Asia.
She's hearing all this noise.
So Kelsey can't stop her? COVID?
No.
Oh.
No, she not even.
I'm just saying, I'm new
Kelsey's too
Oh,
small.
to the WNBA.
Kelsey's
Yo,
too
listen,
small.
girl. It's
35
even the girls her
points.
size
She's the
can't
best
stop
player in the
her.
world. That's what she does.
Brianna Stewart can't stop
3-10.
Nobody can stop her.
Asia Wilson.
So was this game expected? Was they expected to lose?
They were
Yes,
expecting.
I was expecting.
Oh,
Were you not expecting
to lose,
Yeah,
Not like this,
but not
definitely
like
to
this.
lose.
you just wanted to see a
A fight.
fight. Yeah,
Was
An
it
effort.
was it
Tough
a
fight.
for you?
You was
That wasn't a
expected to
fight.
see an
Honestly,
effort.
I thought they was gonna win because this is usually a good matchup for LA.
It is.
Honestly,
But they only win in
we
LA.
usually-
yeah. In LA they win, but
Yeah.
in Vegas,
So
they
maybe, when did they play Vegas and LA?
let's see. Ray got us.
and
once
she's a
again, we thank you
left-hander. Oh,
guys
cute.
who watched the game with us. Michael Matthew,
35
DJ Tracy
points.
Treese.
And
with
they
the LA
scored
Sparks
96,
Weekly,
So she scored
um,
a third of their points.
We
See,
are
so this is
here.
when I feel bad
Wow.
for players though, because
That's
what
what
I
she
don't
do.
want to do is sit at a desk right now.
July
Yeah.
29.
Hey, let me do these introductions really quick.
Wow.
Michael Matthew, DJ Tracy Treese, LA Sparks Weekly,
Wow.
the road show party.
Yeah.
Make sure you tap in with us every road game. It's gonna be a live stream just like this. We got the presser coming up for you guys. It's gonna be us two doing our thing, and we're also gonna have friends. Once again, we have Jackie Ray. Say hello to the people once again, Jackie Ray.
What up? How y'all doing?
Then of course we got my guy Elam with one of the worst hats you might ever see someone wear. What's up, Elam?
Yo, what's up? What's
Be a
up? What's
49er
up? We
fan.
having the Roach Rodeo right here. Sparks Weekly. Tap in, man.
Hey, and then of course we got Mint returning for another game. What's
Yes,
up, man?
yes.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Man Jay. I'm in the building.
Yep. And then of course our guy who is in the computer getting us the stats we need, my guy Ray. Say what's up to the people, Ray.
I'm the only Asian in this group.
Hey,
Asian persuasion.
My fellow Ray.
Hey, shout out to my
All right.
nephew. Shout out to my nephew. He's Asian. He's half Cambodian. So
Nice.
shout out my boy Drew. He's gonna be 5 months next month. So shout out to him.
We send
Um,
it to a baby. Send it to him.
Yeah,
Shout out
send it to
my
him.
fellow Jackie. Jackie
But
Young in
yeah,
the
Jackie
building.
Young balled out. They just they're top heavy.
They're a good team.
They're top heavy
That's crazy.
with their players. Jackie Young, Asia Wilson.
So does that
Drew
make
Lloyd.
the Sparks bottom heavy?
They don't have nothing. They don't. They don't got.
We ain't even got the
They don't got much. They trying to figure it out.
We had Sarah Ashe, we got a Ricky
So they
playing
need 10
all
games to figure it out.
I will
right?
start Leah
10
too this next
games.
game.
Scholarship player showing up. Like we need Ray Rakia and we need Cam. We need to stop acting
But
like
see, you can't
that
control
doesn't-
health, and that's
It's not gonna
why
make us
No,
better
last
this
time
season.
Cam played the Aces, she had 5 blocks.
5 blocks. See, that's what she can do.
she led in blocks so long after she
She's
was out.
just gonna have to get on the court. and
With
she's gonna
those
slowly
blocks,
start
with
getting-
help
No,
win
for
the
like
game.
4 months, she
Yeah,
was
still leading
leading
the blocks.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She's like AD.
But that's 5
She's like
blocks. I don't
AD.
know if that would have won the game.
She do foul a lot, but she gonna
But she
block.
changed the game because when you
Love
drive,
Jackie
you have to think
Young,
twice. Hey, so we're getting close.
Alright.
For the presser, Josh.
He cut his hair, y'all. Remember his fro?
Josh cut his hair?
Cut the
Yeah.
ball?
He cut it off.
No
I
way.
saw it in the pregame. I
Let's
couldn't
see.
put that-
No.
Back up, Josh.
I
Let's
thought he
see.
was a little African when I saw the
I know.
little.
I was like, come on, my fellow people. Hello, my brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I
shout out
can't
to
see
Josh.
it yet.
Josh, Josh.
Okay, Josh.
What's the
Now he
deal,
look like a-
Josh?
I like it when he look like he could be on our team.
Yeah. Josh looking different. We're going to see him on Sunday.
We're gonna call that the Robin Thicke.
Hey,
Love with
does he have a
You know, I
lady?
love me some Robin
Yeah.
Thicke.
Remember we saw him at the Clipper game.
He got a girlfriend.
She wasn't black, was she?
Josh is
Yeah.
the Clipper fan. Y'all know that, right?
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, that's why he always sad.
He tripping.
No, he's not tripping.
That's why he's always
no.
sad.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping with that. Knock it off.
He ain't never
Clipper
like,
fans
hey,
are
but
always
he's always
happy.
like,
Knock it off.
president.
Stop.
No, I rock with Josh. Shout out to you, Josh. No
It
disrespect.
doesn't matter.
Hey, how many we got?
We got
tuning
our
in
own
to us?
arena.
0 finals appearance.
We have our own arena, though. Our arena is beautiful. Don't
Who's
even
got their own arena?
the Clippers.
Oh.
And I know some bums in Detroit that got their own house.
93.
93 folks is tapping in right now.
And I believe 50 of them are
Okay.
Clipper fans.
All 93
They close to the dudes. But we thank y'all once again, LA Sparks Weekly. If y'all
Yeah.
new to this, we are here, the live show
Nice.
here for you. The Road Game Show. Michael, DJ, Tracy Treese. We are the hosts of this great show.
And
And
they
we are
dope.
joined by our fellow friends of the media, Ray, Mint, Eric, Jackie Ray. Once again, we're getting you prepared because, like a lot of shows don't give you, we're going to be bringing you the presser to where you can see us ask questions and hear your favorite Spark players. And Coach Lynn Roberts answer these questions. So
we giving you guys a behind the scenes of what we actually do at the game.
facts.
Yep.
So hey, if you guys, because we're kind of struggling with a question, if you have a question out there,
Please tell us.
type in the question. I'm gonna ask
What's
you
your
a
question,
question.
E? What's your question?
I'm gonna ask you.
We want to know.
Oh, we want to know now. Let's hear it now.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Defense.
So can we see the comments? Because if they got a question, I'm gonna ask it for them. Just don't be nothing crazy, but ask a basketball
That's our own
question.
question.
I got you.
No, it's not. It's a setup, framing.
If you got a question, Kia,
Hold on.
QT,
Q-Tay.
write that question in the comments, and I will ask that question to your favorite players or the coach.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Another person can name Kia.
But see,
not
you
Q-Tay.
know how to talk. So
They
that's
beat the
okay.
Aces without Cam. Tonight they just look terrible and discombobulated. Too much of the offense runs through KP.
I agree. More players got
But
to
when
be
KP
aggressive.
is on, it's not like every night
What did she
KP is
score?
going to be
No,
eliminated.
KP
Yeah.
scored.
She went against Becky Hammond. Becky
Yeah,
Becky
Becky's
has
wrong.
had her for the past
Wait,
4
they're
years.
going back and forth in the comments now.
That's
what I'm talking about.
None of it was running through her because Kelsey.
Can
was
I get a
being
piece of pizza
pressured.
while we wait?
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
want me to grab you a slice?
Shout out to the chat going up.
Shouts out to the
Hey, man.
We got cat fades going on.
We want
You
pizza.
know, I like it.
Hey, where they fight? In Calabasas?
It's 21
Calabasas, they call some
I
of
got
their
that
Calabasas.
No, but this is a good conversation, y'all. We just playing around. This is
We don't want pineapple. Sorry, Ray.
think the Sparks
Wait, do we
offense
got a
was
question right there?
disjointed.
QT, did you ask? You got a question?
No,
Oh, she talking about Kia. My fault.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Hey, bring the mic here. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's 9 o'clock here in beautiful California.
It's 9 o'clock.
It said not our night. Oh man.
Oh, poor guys. Hey, Coach, we're not too far. Dodgers, Yankees tonight going on.
Who's
But-
winning right now?
Oh my goodness.
How's Mike Piazza
I don't
doing?
know.
Brother.
Mike Piazza playing? Hideki Nomo? Remember Hideki?
Dodgers are up 6-5.
6'5". Okay.
Throw him on the
Top of
team.
the 7th. Eric Karros, remember that?
I remember.
Throwback. That's for you baseball heads out there. If you're not watching the game because you're watching us, and we hope you stay with us, we appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely turn off that
Channeling
baseball.
my inner you and typing out my question. You know, I did that before and she totally misinterpreted.
One time I'm gonna hack his computer, his phone while he's doing that.
Can I edit?
Because he's like Charles Barkley, he's just gonna read off what he sees. So I'm gonna hack his
Well,
phone
the good thing
and I'm
here
gonna
is
type
that
whatever.
You
the
stupid.
Sparks had 8 more
Have
rebounds
you
than
seen
the
that?
Aces, so there's that.
Okay. But we still, but
Kelsey
that's
Plum,
rebounds.
6 for
We don't know how many
19.
second chance
She
points
has to
we
be
got,
better.
right?
Kelsey Plum has to be better.
It's just an off night. She might have been in her head. You got to think about it, y'all.
No, yeah, of course.
You know, it's the first.
Sarah Ashley Barker, I know you're a rookie, but at the end of the day, you are a
She likes to
basketball
win.
player.
She says she
You
likes
have
to
to be
win.
productive. I like what I saw from Leah too. Emma Cannon gave you a solid 11 minutes.
Yep.
She's always been a solid minute.
Julie 6'4" She's stuffing the stat sheet. I like that. I think if they start Julie Odyssey off the bench,
No,
that firepower will hit a little hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Last 2 games.
But you just got to think about how it fits with what the team needs. Like Kelsey has to do so much of the. She's more of the point.
heavy
When she
lifting.
played with the Aces, who was the point guard?
Chelsea Gray.
Great. So she was off the
get
ball.
the
So
screen.
now you have Julie who can initiate the offense. So she don't never gotta worry about that. Just scoring. I think it can make it a little easier for her. She don't get no easy buckets created for her from Odyssey.
Yeah.
So I think
Alright.
it's something they have to think about. But shout out to De'Erica, 14, 6 and 10. Azarate, 10 and 10.
silently be getting double
What-
Man,
what is KP
silent.
have?
KP had 17 points, only 3 assists, but she only had 2 assists.
Joshua does not have a mic, so he's gonna text me when it's time to ask you questions.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go in order.
Okay.
So we'll go DJ, Michael.
I don't got a
Jackie.
question.
That's her.
You don't have.
That's her
okay.
46 double double.
Michael, yeah, it's Michael, Jackie, and Eric.
And I'm just gonna ask her.
We got another comment from YouTube. Love the Sparks, but I don't see any team winning with 18 turnovers. It's gonna take some time for our offense to gel. We need Brink in the paint.
Agree.
Shout
Agree.
out to Black Ice TV. We agree with you on that one.
Black Ice.
Kelvin is saying, anyone else notice Kelsey is way too passive the first half and scores most of her points in the second half.
second half.
We're already losing by a lot. I feel like she needs to
She
set the
needs
tone
to-
early and come out firing. Kelvin, shouts out to you for your comment, man. We
I
agree
think
with
that's
that
how
as
I
well.
think that's what I'm gonna ask if KP's comes to the thing. Like, does she feel that should she with the team struggles these last few games starting off slow, should she kind of step on the gas early to kind of get the team going?
Kia said,
To
okay.
open, then I will open up stuff later instead of I'm gonna slowly give it to you. And by that time, you trying to start that car. Everybody's car is already rolling along. You too late.
Yeah, we know how Kelsey attracts the gravity. Like
Yeah.
she's capable of that.
Yeah.
And when she gets aggressive, they're gonna get even more on her.
And then for coach, what can you do to help Kelsey
Yep.
to get
It's
this?
Hey,
all
hey,
mentality,
Kia,
man.
from the
It's all
comments, the
mentality.
Sparks are not going 2-20. Okay, we're not even typing that on the internet anymore.
Oh, of course.
Okay? Come
Who
on.
said that?
Kia said that, but Q-Take came and said, "Listen, be nice in the comments." All right, we're jumping to the.
Shout out to the Hey, fans out there, can you guys hear the presser
If
from
you guys
coach?
can hear the pressure,
and
please
De'Erica
cash out
Hamby.
Elam82.
Stupid.
If you can hear, put money bags in the comments. If you can hear the presser, money
Or
bags in the
just say
comments.
yes.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Or cash.
Yeah, we're going to be muted as of now because we want you guys to hear the presser. Then we'll be back with more of our breakdown after. But you will hear us ask questions in this presser. So stay locked in with us. Hang on. Hang on. Audio. And
Hey, can we go? Hey, hey, what's up, guys? Mike here, Matthew here with LA Sparks Weekly. My question is for you, KP. These last few games, you've kind of been trying to like fill it out and facilitate and play make for your teams. Like tonight, you had 5 shots in the first half of your 19. Has there been any thought of like, okay, maybe I have to come out a little more aggressive early scoring just to get the offense going to help us try to, be in these games early on?
I think that
Coach Eric Lampkins, Culver City Observer. Your team entered tonight's game ranked 4th in the W in steals, which is a testament to your defensive prowess. In the first quarter, you made a remarkable comeback by tightening your defense and increasing the tempo of the game. How important is it for the team to effectively shoot gaps, maintain active hands, and ensure solid communication on defense? And more importantly, how do you get the team to play with urgency for 4 quarters?
That we have struggled with, and we've got
Right.
So we're back. We just heard the presser with the LA Sparks, Kelsey Plum, De'Erica Hamby, Coach Lynn Roberts. Me and Eric were able to ask some questions, and I wasn't a fan of the answer I got from Kelsey Plum.
that sounds right.
I was not a fan of that because I'm taking to the MNBA, right? We just watched MNBA.
First of all, that's the term for the girlies. We're going to use MNBA on the LA
So
Sparks Weekly.
so we just watched
What is that?
Men's
men's NBA and women's NBA.
because they call it the WNBA.
WNBA,
You have to be
MNBA.
there. It's a moment. It's just
Yeah, it's just to shout out to
Okay.
Rakia. She know what it is.
I don't know.
We'll catch you up. Don't worry.
I wasn't
Please.
a fan of the answer that she gave because we just got on Ant Edwards and we were like, yo, you can't be scoring. You can't be shooting the ball only 4 times and a half
Right.
when you're the best player.
Yeah.
And he gave us, hey, I thought I looked good. I was setting people up and things like that. You better have 15 assists to go with that. And he didn't have that. Kelsey Plum tonight, I'm pretty sure she had 3 assists. So I just think that you have to get to a point to where like I'm going to go and score. and maybe you have to work on it to be good enough to score on double teams, but just to get your offense going early on so that it can open up even more later. Because if you wait too late, it's too late.
Too late.
You're already down.
I refuse to compare women to animals, but I gotta say this, man.
Oh Lord.
KP needs like a bigger dog. You know what I'm saying? Inside of her.
Pitbull.
Like today,
You know
she
that would
played-
offend her. She always gets mad when people call her the little dog.
I'm not saying she's a little dog. She's not a little dog, right?
Okay.
She a big dog.
She's like a bully, right? Which is
Still
it's-
smaller than a German Shepherd or a
but
pit
she
bull.
needs to
I
play.
don't know
She
if she's a
has to
bully.
play like a corso. You know what I'm saying? She's got to play like a.
Nah.
She gotta
not
play
a-
like
Nah.
really.
This is
I'm
her
gonna play the
issue.
devil advocate here because, like, the people in the YouTube comments were just talking about when are we gonna stop waiting for Kelsey Plum and De'Erica Henry to say
Amen.
every single game? And Azare,
Nah,
didn't
don't
have
want
a
to
great
hear
game.
that.
No. Like,
Azare
seriously,
didn't have a
your
good game.
star players need to be your star players.
Yes.
Every game.
But
Every game they got to be a
and
star player.
We
They gotta
cannot
be every
expect
game.
them
If
every-
you tell me
There's
that
no
Odyssey gonna have
excuses
15
for
points
Kelsey every game.
and that
She has to be
Azare
the
gonna
star
have
player every
10,
game.
I'm gonna expect you
How
you
many
expected
points
them.
does Kelsey
This
Plum
is
have?
this is
She had
why
17.
this is
17.
why Kelsey and
She shouldn't have
De'Erica
had that
make
37-point game the first
top
game.
dollar in the WNBA.
If
Like
not-
you play your star players, you pay your star
To
players.
be star
to
player.
play
How
star
much did
players.
Asia Wilson
Freaking
have?
game.
35 points.
35 points.
Because she like, I need to do what I have to do to win. So me hearing that, hey, I got some hockey assists, I made some good plays.
You
You
can't
need
compare
to make
nobody
more
to
than good
Asia
plays.
Wilson.
No, I know, but I'm compared to.
Nah,
Okay,
Kelsey's
let's not go
supposed to have
Asia
like
Wilson.
25
No, how many points did Jackie Young have today?
Probably 20.
26. So, and that's
Yeah.
your second best player.
Yeah.
So you have to put it upon yourself. Just like Asia Wilson every night knows, I have to come out and average 25
And
plus
what did you-
to win.
What did both of you guys say the Aces didn't have?
A bench.
Didn't matter tonight.
Yeah.
Didn't matter tonight. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because their two best players
Yeah.
put the team on their back and said, hey,
showed
we gonna
up.
carry you.
If-
That's what the
Yeah.
Aces gotta have. Night in, night out. They
Aces
gotta
are-
play with
Aces
that.
are-
They
Aces.
gotta play.
The Sparks. You said
right?
Aces.
do
You
this.
said
Aces.
Sparks.
Sparks. The Sparks gotta play
Because
with
the Aces
tenacity.
had it because they won.
gotta play with fervor.
Sorry.
They gotta play with intensity. and when they don't, you get this. Listen, I have
I don't know.
absolutely no doubt that they are talented. They were
Yeah.
talented last year.
Yep.
We saw the same thing. They
Wasn't aggressive
get,
when they
get
needed
down
to.
by 20 before
Yeah.
they start playing and
Mhm.
playing with desperation and intensity. Then when they did, they'd be competitive. And it was like, oh, okay, we're here now. And then they just stopped.
And I see what she's doing because growing up as a Laker fan, seeing Kobe Bryant, he had to kind of figure out when do I have to
That's
come
not
out.
the same.
No,
That's not the same. And,
No.
and hold on. And the reason why it's not the same is because, respectfully, Kobe Bryant had the height to go with the league he was playing in. Kelsey is
no, he's
5'8".
average height. He was
But no,
average
but
height,
he's
yeah.
Kelsey is 5'8". She is
I
5'8".
want to hear what he has to say, though. I want to hear
No,
what
hold
he
on.
has to say.
Let Jackie on.
She
Jackie,
Jackie. I'll take Jackie Young. She
Well,
she is
you're right, like
5'8".
that.
So when you get that double team, it shouldn't be a matter of let me fight through this. You are 5'8". You're not fighting through that double team. You need to pass that. You need to dish the
But you
ball.
know what you do? You get off of it, you go back and get it. So
No.
perfect
So, hold
example
on.
is Jalen Brunson
Okay,
what
but
he's
you
doing with
keep-
the Knicks.
Let's not compare
with the
the
guy. Okay.
NBA
All
to
right.
the WNBA. If you can't find a woman version of what you're talking
Jackie
about, okay. So how tall is Jackie Young?
Jackie Young, I don't
She's
know.
5'11".
She's same height as me,
Okay.
right? So there's a difference.
You think you taller in WNBA?
Yeah.
Nah, her.
People I
Yeah.
know. I've had to look
Jackie
down
Young would
upon.
be hella tall in the W.
Yeah, but she's a guard.
Well,
Okay,
you go ahead
Natasha
and look-
Cloud.
Natasha Cloud like 5'10".
Natasha
not that
Cloud is like
big.
a half inch shorter than me because I've talked to her as well. That's what I'm saying. So when you're talking about, and I'm not saying that Kelsey is not a beast. What I'm saying is if I'm 5'8" and I have a 5'11"
Height don't matter, though.
Who you
Height
telling
don't
size
matter.
always matters. Don't
Nah,
lie to
height
yourself.
don't matter.
Because
Look, listen,
Yeah, that's
the
weird.
great players,
Just find a way to make it
the
happen.
great players find a way to get to their spots.
Yeah.
Or the
There's
good
no
players
way,
also recognize
regardless of
greatness in their
whatever you
other
throw at them,
teammates.
regardless of whatever you throw at them, they find a way to get to their spots. KP has to figure
Yeah.
out how to get to her
Who is
spot.
the best player on the Sparks?
Kelsey Plum.
So she has to be great for them to win.
Every
There's no.
night.
But she
Every
already,
night, but-
this is the
She's the
same
best
woman
player
that said
against
she
certain
wants to get a
teams.
higher number of assists and hasn't gotten remotely close.
Yeah,
Not one
that's not
time.
what the team needs. The
She's
team
not
don't
the
need
best
that.
player.
But the
He
team
needs
don't
her.
need her.
That's why I said start Julie, because she don't need to be worrying about setting nobody up. You need to be trying to average
I disagree.
25.
She's
I
always gonna
vehemently
be trash.
disagree.
Nick Hamilton chimed in. Nightcap.
Okay, what is Nick?
God, the constant contrarian. What does he say?
Too many minutes?
Too many minutes.
Come out the game a little bit.
KP, listen.
But if she does, then what happens?
There's an entire.
Oh, we got
The
emails
The
too.
Sparks play entirely different when KP doesn't have the ball in her hand. They play with pace when Kelsey has the ball. They play best when they play with pace.
Yeah, but
So it's got to
Sounds
be
like
you
when
had,
LeBron is
but
down on the
now,
floor.
now that comes to coaching to say, hey,
Sounds like when LeBron.
Odyssey, Julie, y'all get the rebound, y'all get the ball. De'Erica can push the ball. If you get the ball, if
De'Erica's
you're
a
not,
ball handler.
no, but she can at least get it up to get some tempo to
De'Erica's not
see
a
what
ball
create.
handler.
I mean,
It's
she has
saying
been.
Got Odyssey
Hey,
right there.
Q-Take on
Say it's
YouTube said if Rakia was guarding Jackie, Jackie would not have 26
She would have made it tougher.
I agree.
She'd have made it tougher.
I agree. Right either.
But you still have to score buckets,
The
and
Sparks
it's
are
going
going
to go on your best
I
players.
agree with Q-Tay. Listen, the Sparks are
Q-Tay.
going to be a different team when Rakia comes back and she's fully healthy. Even more so, the Sparks are going to be a thing to watch when Cameron Brink is healthy and she's playing. Cameron is going to completely unlock defensively what I think the Sparks are trying to do. And if they utilize defense to create offense, right?
Mhm.
The Sparks are going to be able to get easy buckets. They clawed back from a 23-6 lead by pushing the pace, taking the ball off the rim and just getting it up the court and then finding an open person. That's what the Sparks have to do right now.
No, yeah, and it has to be an identity of defense, and coach has to coach them up and let them know, I'm looking at every matchup. I need to see hands. I need to see help defense. I need you guys to play like mad women on the defensive end because it's going to help the offense out. Because right now you have to know your team. You have to know, hey, we're not about to come out here and score 90 or 100 points like the Aces can.
Right.
So we need to make these games ugly and muggy as best as we can to win games. But at the end of the day, Kelsey Plum has to, if this team wants to win the 22 games that DJ wants them to win,
30.
Kelsey Plum has to be top 5 in MVP. That means she's going to have to score about 24 points a game
So I got a
to
question
make
for
it
you.
tough.
I got a question for you. I got an inside source that went to the Aces press conference.
Hey, wait, we got a comment. We're going to
Okay.
get back to that. We got
De'Erica is not Lamar Odom.
Come on, who said that? Who said that? Oh God.
De'Erica will have to find her spots. Will have to work on her pace. Jackie would have had 20 even if Rakia was guarding her.
We said
So,
that. That's what I'm saying.
so you're not
Of
stopping
course,
Jackie.
Nick is going to say that.
No,
No,
you're not stopping
no, yeah, I know
Jackie
Jackie Young's
You're
a
not
bucket.
stopping.
Yeah, she's a bucket.
So I got an inside source that went to the Aces press conference. Shout out to Nick Hamilton, a Nightcast Media. If you're not following him, follow him.
He's a friend of me of the show, guys.
He's gonna
He said
disagree with
Becky
everything
Hammond-
you say.
And this is what
Let me hear this.
differentiates championship caliber teams from the rest of the league.
Okay, we
Becky Hammond was more pleased with Aces defense
Mhm.
than their shot selection in the fourth quarter. They tightened up their defensive intensity
And that's
and
why they
effort,
won.
and that's when they won the game. That's where they won the game. The Sparks have to commit to playing tough defense for 4 quarters.
But they don't. The Sparks don't know who they are yet, though.
But that's
So
the identity.
you're asking a team
Yeah.
who is still building their identity to compete with a team that has solidified
Jack-
theirs.
Has won a
Jack-
championship.
That
No,
doesn't even.
But the
seem like an
easiest,
excuse.
but the
I'm not
easiest
making
way
an
to
excuse.
build the identity is
I'm
defense.
listen.
Defense
Defense
is
is
how you
something
do
that
it.
travels.
100%.
Defense. It don't matter
That's
if you
your
playing
identity.
in China. It don't matter if you playing in Singapore. It don't matter if you playing underwater
And
or
that
outer
matches.
space.
So who is
If
the
you are
defensive
playing,
prowess
if
right
you
now on the
have,
team?
if you have the
That's
mentality and intensity to play defense, you're always going to be in games. The Sparks.
I'm not arguing that
So
point.
I
I'm
got
not
you.
arguing that
So
point
this
at
is
all.
why I think that she has to tinker with the starting lineup a bit to see what is my best defensive lineup I can start a game with. because if our offense struggles early, we want to at least be able to be getting consistent stops. That's why I think you give Leah too an opportunity to start, because right now she looks more aggressive, especially on the defensive end, compared to a Sarah Ashley.
But Sarah
Barker.
Ashley, I make the argument that Sarah Ashley is playing with the most intensity on the team.
Yeah,
Other than De'Erica.
She just kind of getting shots.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she's playing good.
And
on
that's going to
offense,
take
too.
time.
And now
But it's
that
just
we're
a not-
surveying all the players, we done talking about defense, we done talking about offense.
Mhm.
We got to talk about player of the game.
Okay.
We got 6 people to get to today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with my player of the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Look, I
say De'Erica Hamby, Mama D, because getting the styling double is just crazy to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even though the offense wasn't getting started, she was still doing the things that she needed to be done. Honorable mention to Odyssey Sims because she was a bucket tonight, but De'Erica Hamby is my player of the game. What about you, Michael?
I'm gonna go with Odyssey. 6 for 8.
Yeah.
15 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
She played 36 minutes, so she was out
She was
there.
out there.
She was out there a lot.
Mention.
She's somebody that they can build something with defensively, because she can hound. I know you don't want her playing full court too much because it's gonna tire her out. You still need some of her
She got quick
offensively.
hands though.
But right when teams cross that half court, you hope that she's guarding their point guard to make it tough for them running their sets. And she does that enough, but they need a lot more. Jackie Ray, who is your player of the game for the Sparks in this loss, 96-81 to the Aces?
Yeah, I'm gonna co-sign with DJ, and it's gonna be De'Erica. Not only because of the quiet double-double, but because of the 2 steals. So when you can get those cookies, I think that's a big deal. And she never stops. I do still have a feeling about her showing her frustration physically on her body. I don't think that's a good look.
Nah.
I don't think that's a good look for any of the team. But when it comes to the level of play today, it's gonna be De'Erica for me.
Okay, Elam, player of the game for you. I guess it's only what? A couple slim pickings tonight.
I'm going
You can double
completely
up.
different. I'm going completely different. It's Julie Alleman.
Okay.
When
Okay,
she was
I can
in the
see that.
game, Sparks were +8. She had the highest plus minus of any
She
player on
should
the
be
team.
starting, Elam.
6 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, +8 on the plus minus.
She
When
was
in the
pushing it.
game. She was pushing the pace.
Yeah.
Again, everything that I'm saying is hella consistent.
Mhm.
When the Sparks play with pace, that's when they operate best. Julie Alleman had the Sparks primed for a huge comeback.
I like that.
So did you finally see something in Julie? Because you said you weren't seeing that.
There you go.
Yeah.
See?
That's why we got our statistician
That's why I
right
like
there to
that.
call us out.
That's why she's my player of the game.
Ray got it. Hey, Ray, you got the mic, man.
Yeah, who's your player of the game?
Who's your player of the game?
Azure was my player of the
Oh, you
game.
got
She-
Azure?
yeah, she was a little quiet earlier,
But she did get
but she got some buckets later in the game. She got a double-double, so Azure was my player.
Talking that microphone, boy. Who you got, Ray?
Tell him, Ray.
De'Erica 14, 10, and 6. That looks like Lamar Odom to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That looks like Lamar Odom to him.
Nicholas.
But yeah, she's just a stat stuffer lately, and that's going to be her role this season for this team. But they have to figure out team defense, and
Definitely.
when the tough gets going, your stars have to be stars.
And our stars are gonna have to show up on Sunday, y'all, because the Sparks are hosting the Phoenix Mercury at the Crypto.com Arena.
What time?
3
3
p.m.
p.m.
Alyssa Thomas. We're talking about Lee's first time playing in a Phoenix Mercury jersey
In
at the
LA.
Crypto.com Arena. I'm betting the over on Satu. She has been balling. We don't know if Alyssa will be hurt, but it's going to be some great basketball.
Are we doing
on
predictions?
Sunday? Predictions on who? I think the Sparks are going to win this one.
No,
'Cause
I
I don't
think
think Alyssa.
Right.
They lost only by 3.
Alyssa Thomas
The
don't look
last
like she's
game.
going to play.
So we'll see, but it's going to be a fun game.
What's your prediction, though?
I'm gonna go Sparks. That's if Alyssa Thomas. If
Yeah.
Alyssa Thomas play, I'm going 18.
Yeah.
But if she don't play, I'm going to the Sparks. So hopefully they can bounce back.
They have to bounce back.
I thank you guys for coming and making this a fun night.
Yes.
We got pizza left still. We got
Shout out
drink.
to Infinity for always showing
And put your
love at the
talent in
party.
the chat in case you want to
Hey,
do the talent
performers,
show.
we need the halftime show. I'm dead serious, y'all. We need somebody.
We need a link. We
DM.
need a SoundCloud.
DM.
No, it'll be fun for us if we just
At
don't know
Mike
it.
PG, DJ Treacy Trees,
Yeah.
LA Sparks Weekly, Infinity TV. DM one of those. Let us know your talent. Send whatever video,
Tap dancers.
whatever tap dancer. Let us know. We want you in here for the halftime show.
Hey, come out on Sunday.
Come
I
out.
sign babies.
Come to a game.
I sign checks.
Yeah,
So bring
This
everything.
guy.
Oh, he's
and,
giving
I
away
got-
bread. But yeah,
You got winning.
pull up. And it's gonna be fun. Everybody got sparks in here. Stop
Yeah.
playing. But so Michael DJ, Jackie Ray, my guy Elam. But before we leave, let them know where they can find you.
What's up,
So
y'all?
they can-
I'm Jackie Ray. You can follow me on all things social media at Jackie Ray TV or at JackieRayTV.com.
Hi, I'm your guy, Elam, Eric Lampkins II, Culver City Observer, the Sporting Tribune. Google my name, look past the mugshot. But you can find me on social media.
Misfits, baby.
You can find me on social media, Elam Squared.
That's right.
Tap
It's-
into the Misfits, the Lamb Chop Show. Show some love. You got it, man.
Yeah, it's your girl Mid J, Black Love and Basketball podcast, Compton Bulletin, News for Us Online, all your platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all of that.
Right?
Ray.
Yeah, Sporting Tribune, the No Look Pass on Twitter, Think Rary on Instagram and Threads, and Rary.net on Blue Sky.
So
All right.
hey, that no look past me. He on the court. So
That's it.
DJ, I'll let you get the final words before we get up out of here.
Y'all, Sparks fans, make sure that y'all are sticking with us on Instagram. Follow LA Sparks Weekly on TikTok, on YouTube,
Boom.
on Instagram.
Boom.
Make sure you follow myself, DJ, Tracy Treese, and Michael Matthew individually. We will always keep you updated on all things Sparks, and we've got some fun content. Keep it locked right here on Infinity TV, and we will tap in with y'all on Sunday. Feet on hardwood at thecrypto.com arena. Have a good night, y'all. We'll tap in with y'all soon.
Peace.
Tap, tap, tap.
Do a dance.
Yeah.
Not no breakdancing.
I wanted to see some tap.
Break dancers, girl.